No.
Can you guys hear us now?
How about now?
No, I can't see this.
How about now? Can you let Dave know?
Oh no, here it is. Can you guys hear us?
Can you hear me now? Hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No.
How about now?
No
Okay.
sound.
Hold on.
Hi.
I wish I spoke sign language. I don't know sign language. I can smile at you. You can hear me now? You can hear me now? You can hear me now? All right. You know, it just wouldn't be Sage Goddess if we didn't have some, like...
Oh wait, is the thumbs up mean they can hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us.
Oh, I fixed it myself. Sorry.
Nice job.
This is the second thing you fixed. Can I
Way to go, kid. Nobody better.
Somebody better.
Nope, nobody better.
This is the second technical glitch that she's fixed in the last 3 minutes, and she's been running around like crazy, fixing other things.
Cause someone added last minute stuff to the sale.
Yeah, but I told them NBD, right? I would price it or whatever.
I can't believe I fixed that myself. It just needed to be turned on. So I'm not that impressive, but...
It's impressive. She did that all by herself. Okay, anyway, we are so happy to be with you. Is it anybody's first time? Anybody in SGTV Virgin haven't done this before? We're going to give you the lay of the land. I do want to say welcome. We're so excited. Like I said, we have some of the most beautiful things in this sale that we've ever had in a sale. I'm super excited about it. What I was saying when you couldn't hear me is normally these sales are on a Tuesday, but today's a Monday. I'm going on a very intense spiritual journey for the next 48 hours. And so I will not be online Tuesday and Wednesday. So, and I'm really excited. Haven't been able to do that since pre-COVID. So this is a big, big, big deal. And so we're doing this with you on a Monday. And I think that's really cool. What a great way to kick off our week. We're so happy to see you. So all of you who are new, we want to welcome you in. Dawn is new. I've got old people eyes. It's hard for me to keep up with the feed sometimes. But look at that. Sherry's new. You can pretend you're a virgin, Annette. We know the truth. Annette is seasoned and experienced. But if you are new, we just want to welcome you in. So every 2 weeks, Team SG curates a selection of some of the most beautiful items in our entire inventory. And a lot of the things you're going to see tonight are from Tucson. And so it's a big deal. We've got some incredible giveaways. I have some personal pieces in the sale too. Some really gorgeous morganites that I've been kind of holding on to. So those are here for you tonight too. Class is not on Wednesday, Terry. So if you check your Facebook group where the schedule's posted, class has been moved to Thursday. Because it is a 48-hour process for me. The party bonuses, I bring back so much good wisdom and insight for the classes. The classes always get really exciting after I journey. So you have a lot to look forward to. Yeah, so anyway, we're so happy you're here. So here's how this goes. I'm going to tell you some of the rules. She's going to tell you most of the rules because I hate rules. I don't like rules at all. And so, but we have to follow them. And so Alexis does a lot of the bad copying, unfortunately. And I'm not the good cop. I'm also a bad cop sometimes. I'm a naughty cop.
You're the naughty cop.
I'm the naughty cop.
There's bad cop, naughty cop, and then
no
I feel
cop.
like we don't actually have a good cop around here.
We don't have a good cop. Okay, do you want to go ahead?
Yes. Do we look pale to you? Like, if you're happy with how you look, I'm happy to leave it, but I feel like I look a little
Our
bit
lighting
pale.
is off today for sure.
I'm gonna
I think we're a little washed out. Not that you are worried about how we look, but
you look good, but I'm definitely a little washed out.
I would like to not be so washed out. Rules are made to be broke. So while she's adjusting the lighting, it's actually leave that one on, Alexis, and try turning this one off.
Okay.
Yeah, leave that one on and try this one off. That's, I think, going to do it. And you might want to turn that one toward me, so it's not going to be so much on you. Might be the other good thing to do. We have beautiful natural light, and it's a gorgeous day in Southern California, so we shouldn't need so much artificial lighting today.
Yeah.
Sometimes some of the weather's not so good. We gotta juice it. You might like this better. Mm-hmm.
Really? And then do you still want me to turn this one?
You might just turn it toward me so it's not blurring you out and then or
because
blowing
I'm
you
very
up.
pale. I'm a pale person.
Yeah, it's better now, right?
Yes.
I like it too.
Yeah.
We actually almost have no artificial lights on now, but we don't really need it. The weather's just so nice and the light's so pretty. Okay, ready? Rules.
Thank you for your hair compliments. It was an accident. because you guys may have seen I had the pink on the bottom and it was orange on the top, and I really wanted to touch up my hair this weekend, but I didn't have enough copper hair dye to do it. So I was like, well, like I'll mix it with a little bit of the pink to make it go further, but then the pink overtook it.
It looks really pretty though.
Thank you.
It does look really pretty.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
She has a friend who's an incredible hairdresser. She's very lucky. I do too. My hairdresser is also my friend.
I did this myself.
Yeah, but you have a person that you go to who does your like once in a while
Yes.
zhuzhing.
I've decided that I'll go to her for big changes.
Yeah,
but
that's wise.
But anyway, as far as the rules go, first of all, you want to make sure that you're on live chat, not on top chat. I already fixed ours.
Yep. Up at the top, it needs to say live chat. Yep.
In order to participate, you have to have a Sage Goddess account, and you have to put your YouTube handle on your Sage Goddess account. If you don't know what a YouTube handle is, it's that name. It's your name. It's basically just your name on YouTube. So whatever comes up when you're typing, that's your name. Athena is going to talk about the item. We're going to show it to you. She's going to talk about it. Once she says the quantity and the price, the actual price,
the real price.
Occasionally she'll give you like a ballpark price, but only the real price counts. The team is then going to comment, and they're going to say comment sold with the item name and price, and then you can bid. So comments placed before Team SG, bids placed before Team SG comments are not, they're not counted, so you're just not going to win that item. The other thing is that your feed may not look exactly the same as our team's feed. We have a beautiful team working with us tonight, so thank you all for being here, guys.
And let me back up for a second. Alexis, we have a lot of new people here tonight, so can we like even back up further than that to like what this is and what's going on?
Yes.
So yeah, if you're brand new, she is speaking to the rules of like how to actually purchase something, but if you're brand new, we're going to show you tonight a lot of items. These are mostly items that are not on our website. And some things we have one of. So the most we have is 50 of any one thing. Okay, and we have jewelry, we have gemstones. I have a gemstone perfume bottle to share with you tonight that's really special that I brought home from Tucson just for tonight's sale. And so this is a chance for you to buy what we think are the best of the best things. And you know, Alexis and I have been around the block. We've been doing this between the two of us for like 17 years. You ever thought about that?
That's crazy. Yeah.
So we've just seen a lot. We go to Denver, we go to Tucson. So when we think something is special, it's usually really special. So Vicky, what's going to happen is I'm going to show you something and probably talk too much about it. I'm a recovering professor. And so I have a tendency to talk too much, but a lot of people come here just to learn. You don't have to shop. If you're here to learn about gems, you're going to learn so much tonight. Have a notebook, right? I'm going to teach you about the metaphysical and energetic properties of every stone that we go through tonight, because a lot of people come for that information. Once I'm done chitty-chatting about the thing, I'm going to tell you más o menos, more or less, what the price is, okay, within a couple dollars, so you can decide if you would like it. As soon as I say what the actual price is, Team SG, who has the gold box around their name up top, they're going to say the item and the price. As soon as they do that, you can cut and paste what they write and say sold and hit enter. You need to say sold as quickly as possible if you want something, because like I said, a lot of things we have one of, some things we have 50 of, but not very many. Most things are somewhere in between. If you're one of the first people to get to say sold, you will get the item, and then tomorrow you'll get an invoice. You'll have 24 hours to pay that invoice, and then we will ship your item to you early next week. So that's how this works. You're buying the actual item that you're seeing tonight, or something that is extremely similar to the item that you're seeing, but in a lot of cases it's one of a kind. Okay, so whether you're here to shop or just hang out, we try to make it fun for you. We enjoy our time together during these sales. Like I said, I talk too much. We crack weird jokes, awkward segues.
My segues are not awkward.
Well, they're occasionally they are, but they're also very funny, and so we hope you're gonna laugh. You know, we try to also bring you a lot of laughter and a lot of fun and play during these sales too. So. It's the first, according to Sage Goddess. Sometimes your feed is going to look different than Sage Goddess's feed. You know what I mean? So you might say, well, I was the first one to get that. Just trust us that you weren't if we're saying that you're not, because your internet speed could be different than ours. We are hardwired here and have a crazy internet speed. So sometimes if you're laggy at home, it might look different to you on your side than it does to us. So we just ask that you trust our side, whoever we have to go with, who we see first, and Team SG does their very best to make sure that when we say somebody won, it's the actual person who won.
Yes, Team SG does tag all of the winners after each item. Also, please only bid on items that you are really serious about, because backing out of an item creates confusion for everyone. Also, if somebody does back out of the item, it will go to the next person in line from the original bids. We don't give it to someone new.
Yeah.
So those are just little things. Please only comment once per bid.
Yeah.
You don't have to bid multiple times. That creates confusion as well.
Yeah.
I don't think is Zoe's birthday today?
No, I posted a picture of
okay.
myself pregnant with Zoe. It was a Facebook memory from 12 years ago.
Aw.
I had 1 week left to go. Zoe is turning 13 on March 15th.
That's
so,
exciting.
yeah, she, if a lot of you saw that post and assumed today was her birthday, but I was still very big and pregnant 12 years ago today, waiting to meet my one and only daughter. So, yeah, so if you want to wish her a happy birthday, that is March 15th. My son is turning 15 on March 31st. So I have a house full of teenagers right now. So thank you. Do you have any questions other than that? We are celebrating a birthday tonight.
Yes.
And is anybody else
here?
celebrating a birthday tonight? Anybody in the feed have a birthday today? Where are my Pisces in the house? Yeah, her birthday's not today, but thank you for the early wishes. She is my pride and joy. We do have one of our community members, Vanya, whose birthday it is today, so we want to raise a glass. We don't know if Vanya's birthday is today, but cheers to you, Vanya, wherever you are. We love you.
Yeah, Vanya's birthday is today.
Yeah. Oh, did I say it wasn't?
Oh, you said we don't know if it's Vanya's birthday.
Oh, I meant
today.
we don't know if Vanya's here today.
We
We know her birthday is today.
Yes.
So cheers.
Cheers,
It is
Vanya.
Vanya's birthday today.
And I know
We're cheersing you with Perrier, by the way, because I'm on dieta.
and I'm trying not to drink. I'm trying to cut back a little bit, trying to be a little bit good.
Yeah. So cheers and cheers and cheers to all of you. Look at that.
February
Anemic Vampire
Pisces.
said March 7th. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Jenny shares my son's birthday. Isn't that cool? And yeah, so happy for you. I sure love my Pisces. I really do. One of the reasons I love working with Alexis is she brings all of that. And I have so much fire that she's double water.
I'm triple water.
Triple water.
Yeah.
And so she brings so much to me in terms of balance and helping me connect with my emotions, which I really appreciate. So cheers.
And Tina Michelle Briggs' birthday.
And Tina
Happy
Michelle
birthday.
Briggs. Cheers, cheers, cheers to Tina Briggs. I wasn't sure this morning. I thought it was Tina's birthday. I wasn't sure, but thank you for saying that it is. I don't know. Is Tina Briggs here tonight? Tina's another magical gem lover. So many of you, we love celebrating your birthdays with you. So
We really do.
Debbie's birthday was yesterday. Cheers and happy birthday to you too, darling.
Happy birthday.
And to all the Pisces. Okay.
Happy birthday.
So we are going to kick things right off. If you have questions as we go, please continue to ask. We are here for you. So if there's anything that we can tell you about or something's not clear, we are at your service. Absolutely. Okay. This one, so what an incredible place to begin. And I'm going to tell you, if you're in my online crystal healing class called Crystal Masters, this may be a purchase you want to consider. I will tell you, I'm having a hard time getting Vogel crystals. And that's what you're looking at right here. This is a double terminated quartz point, and it's called a Vogel because it's a very specific type of shape. I'm going to try to come a little closer to the desk. So here's what I'm going to tell you about this. Vogels have different numbers of facets of sides. Okay, some of them are 12-sided. I'm not sure how many sides this
one is actually 12.
Is it 12?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, honestly, my preference is 12, and I'll tell you why in a second. There are 6-sided Vogels, which is traditional, right? Because quartz is hexagonal, so it's always going to have 6 sides. A 12-sided Vogel is double the traditional number of sides. You'll find 24-sided Vogels. I have a, 272-sided Vogel. I have one of the micro-faceted Vogels, which is crazy rare.
Wow.
It's crazy. I don't even take it out of the case because the energy is too much. I'm going to try to tell you about Vogels in 1 minute. You dare me to do this?
All right, it's 3:23.
I'm
counting.
Okay. Marcel Vogel, who is a famous scientist, worked for IBM forever, really believed in the power of crystals. He believed that the more facets a crystal has, the more rapidly the energy spins and the more rapidly the energy transfers. to create stronger healing. So he started faceting quartz with all these micro facets, okay? And the minimum he worked with was 12. A Vogel point is double terminated. It's wider at one end, which is the feminine end, more narrow at the other end, which is the masculine end. And this is a tool for removing energy from the energy field. So what you do when you're working with a Vogel is you go into the energy field with the feminine end, gather the energy you want to release, and release it with the masculine end. In with the feminine, out with the masculine, in with the feminine. Remember, feminine receives and masculine projects, right? It just in energy fields. So this is a tool for extracting energy. In shamanism, we do a lot of energetic extraction. People come to us with energy in their field that's causing disease, illness, depression, anxiety, all these things. And one of the things that we do is go into the energy field and extract. This is the number one tool for extraction, except it serves other purposes too. You can use this the way you would use any double terminated wand. You can use it to send energy and receive. You can use it to activate grids, right? Which is mostly what we work with wands for in the first place. Vogels are becoming really hard to find because in part of COVID. So COVID made it very difficult to get stones mined, carved, and through the market, right? Because a lot of countries were shut down. I haven't been able to get Vogels for you in how long? I mean, a lot of you have been with me this whole time, and I don't think we've had any Vogels.
It's been a while.
We didn't even see that many in Tucson. So I was really excited when in Tucson we were able to find these, which are Smoky amethyst Vogels. You can see the purple kind of down to the top, the halfway through about, and then the bottom is smoky with a little bit of purple in there.
It's so pretty.
These are magnificent.
They're very sharp too, which is good.
They're meant to be sharp.
Very precise points.
Yes. Now, the reason the number 12 is important, remember there's 12 astrological signs, 12 months in the year, right? 12 is a number, is a cyclical number. It adds up to 3. 3 is the Trinity. So it's considered a number of completion, unity, wholeness. So that's, for me, why it's the most desirable, because I feel like it has the most numerological significance. So these are under $150. See, I'm giving you kind of a ballpark so you can decide, do I want this or not want this? I have 45 of them. These are 5.5 to 6 inch 12-sided Vogels. Are you ready? If you don't have one, today's the day to get it because I don't have any more. Like in our whole inventory, I don't have more Vogels. So these are $149. I have 45 of them. And I'm so excited for you to get a Vogel if you don't have one. For me as a crystal healer, this is a must. This is something that if you're going to do really serious energetic healing, and you can do extractions on yourself. I've had it's mostly healed now, but I was having like a rotator cuff problem and a lot of nerve pain as a result of it. And I've been doing extraction on myself for about 18 months with a Vogel. They're power tools. So if you don't have it, today's a great day to do it. If you want one, we probably have one for you because some of you already have a Vogel in your collection, but this is a magnificent piece. This will be a jewel in your collection if you don't have one yet. And I'm so excited for you. So yeah, we have 45 of them. These we brought from Tucson. We sure did. So remember, amethyst is a stone of peace and balance and detoxification. Smoky quartz clears the energy field. So it's really nice. You don't have to have smoky quartz in your Vogel, but it's nice if you do because smoky quartz itself is a stone of transmutation. So it's like the stones themselves in this particular wand have the energies of clearing automatically built into them. So if you're in Crystal Masters and you don't have a Vogel yet, consider this really something we brought specifically with you in mind, because I'm going to be using my Vogel in class this month, demonstrating another technique for extraction. And so if you're in class and you're like, oh, what's that? I never saw that before. Now you'll know, and hopefully we can get this to you in time that you'll have it for class. That would be a party bonus, wouldn't it? So could we make a note to Team SG to try to ship these, the Vogels in particular, more quickly than the other tools? Make sure you pay your invoice right away. I'd like to get these in the mail to you so that you have it for the time we have Crystal Masters next week. Congratulations! I'm so glad you got one tonight if you wanted one. Yeah, Kaz said she's so excited. She's been wanting a Vogel to work with.
Oh, congratulations.
This is a really good one. And I will tell you, the price of crystals is going up, and the price of carving is going up, and the price of mining is going up. So the next time we have them, I don't think they'll be $149.
I do want to say that I was timing you, and it took 2 minutes, not 1. But 2 minutes is good. I'm not complaining. I said you were going to try, and so I had to time you.
You can't say I didn't try. I really did try. I even talked faster than I normally do. I still can't do it.
This next item is one of my very favorites of the night. It's really special to me, and I shall tell you why.
It is gorgeous.
So, first of all,
honestly, that bracelet is you.
It's really, really special. So first of all, that is a Mexican fire opal.
A green one.
That's, I know, a green. And then if you turn it at certain spots, it looks blue. And then other spots, there's like oranginess and red. So, I mean, that's just already knock your socks off crazy. And I love fire opals. That's one of my favorite crystals of all time. The other reason why this is super special to me is because on the two sides of the fire opal is seraphinite. And my very, very first week at Sage Goddess, I bought a seraphinite cuff because I really, I just fell in love with it. And I don't know, I still wear it on special occasions. Seraphinite's really, really special. It has clinichlor in it.
It does.
Is that what it is?
It sure does.
So it's super healing, and it connects you to your angels. And I'll let Athena talk more about that, but I just wanted to explain why it's my favorite item of the night. It's really special.
You know, this is one of the most beautiful cuffs I've seen from this particular designer. And what I love about this too, you know, fire opal has that kind of almost like a color change property to it. And dragonflies have that, right? Dragonflies actually change color over their lifespan. They're kind of like color shapeshifters. And so this represents this energy of shape-shifting, becoming something new and evolving in your life, right? My mom loved dragonflies, and so now whenever I see one, I always think of her. And I don't see them very often. Do you see dragonflies very often? I don't see them. So yeah, seraphinite is a beautiful stone. Seraphinite does represent angels. It's named after the seraphim, which is the highest order of angels. And then at your wrists, you have two pieces of green aventurine. What a cool complement, right, to the seraphinite and the green and the fire opal. Green aventurine, growth, good luck, fertility, new opportunities, and so angelic content. And then fire opal is for transformation, but it's transformation in your sense of passion and creativity. So the mix of all these things, not just optically and how beautiful it is, but energetically, that's nuts.
So that's where the green aventurine sits. It's kind of awkward to show bracelets on this camera because I'm look at me in the other camera. Trying to bend to make that work, but you wanted to see it on me. But it's really, really pretty, and there's copper in this bracelet as well, nice. Which is really good for energy. Because
copper conducts energy, right?
Yeah.
This one is under $570. So get your fingers ready. There's only one of these, and I've never seen him do this combination. So, you know, the chances, and I've been working with his jewelry for over 20 years, so I've seen a whole bunch of it. If you feel called to this one, $569 will bring it home to you.
And I'm excited for whoever gets it. Crystals and such, we just started about 20 or so minutes ago, so.
Yeah, you haven't missed too much. If you want a Vogel, that was the first item that we offered, and you can scroll back up in the feed and see the price and comments sold if you would like a beautiful smoky amethyst Vogel. And then this is the first jewelry item of the night. So cheers! Isn't it gorgeous? I'm happy. I'm so happy for whoever gets this one because, like I said, I think it's one of the rarest combinations in general that I've ever seen, but certainly from him. I've seen him do fire opal once or twice, but I've never seen him combine it with the seraphinite and the aventurine. That's new.
I don't think I've ever seen fire opal combined with seraphinite in general.
No, I don't think I have.
We actually don't have any Vogels left.
Oh. Bye-bye, Vogels.
Bye-bye, Vogels.
You're
Bye.
flying away to the best homes.
Goodbye.
In all sincerity, I really do think Vogels are magic. And part of what I love about Vogels, while she's grabbing the next item, I'm a scientist, right? I have a PhD. I'm trained in the scientific method. I was a professor for 15 years before I started Sage Goddess. And honestly, I like having science on my side. And Marcel Vogel did a really good job. You can go down that rabbit hole of explaining vortex and spin of energy as related to facets on the crystals. And so I kind of like it as a crystal healer and a shamanic practitioner when I can talk about science and physics and energy and spin and rotation and the flow of energy, right? I kind of like when we have science on our side. And there is science behind the Vogels. So enjoy. That was a great purchase tonight. You want Bahia amethyst? Where do we have that right now? That's lines 1 and 2.
Yeah.
We will get to it. Give us just a minute, but we will get to it. The Bahia is incredible. That was one of my favorite things that we saw in Tucson. And those are the root crystals. The crystals under the crystals. So they have really intense energy. So stay tuned. We will get there. And if you do have preferences, like there's things you want to see, sometimes it's nice if you can let us know, because it kind of helps us order the operations. Okay. Let's talk about sex.
So I was I was showing these in the previews earlier today, and people were very excited about them, and I was just like, this is gonna remove your obstacles to passion and creativity.
It is.
And we'll sex if that's what you want.
It's gonna remove your obstacles to erectile function. I don't have one of those, but if I did and it was not working, I would have some orange calcite. You know what I mean? Why not get all the help you can get?
These are super cool, you guys.
I'm in love with these. If you don't want them, I'll keep them. I have 2 sizes. I have small, which is on the left of your screen, and I have the medium, which is on the right. Both sizes are under $75. So first, the stone. Orange calcite comes from Mexico. It is one of the best stones for passion, sexuality, sensuality, mostly around physical passion and desire, but it also stimulates creative desire and passion and inspiration too. The figure carved into it is Ganesha. Ganesha in the Hindu pantheon is the god who helps you overcome obstacles, any obstacles. And so when we carve Ganeshas out of stone, basically the stone tells you what kind of obstacle it's removing. So if you've been in a creative slump, where you don't feel inspired, you don't feel juiced, you don't feel alive and creative, and this would be a really fantastic choice for you tonight. I've never before these seen orange calcite Ganeshas, and in Tucson there were no other orange calcite Ganeshas. So this is really cool. Do we have a flashlight? Because also the other thing is you should see these when they're lit up. Orange calcite in general is beautiful with light through it. So light him up, baby.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Oh, that's really pretty. I wonder how it looks on the stand.
It's a weird song relative to Ganesha, but
Come on, baby, light my fire. Oh yeah. I mean, the camera's not
showing. That could be your night light. That could be your night sex light. Do you have a sex light? That could be your signal to your partner, like, hey, tonight's the night. I have 19 of the small, and I have 21 of the medium. The small are $64. The medium are $74. These are all hand carved, by the way, too. Which, you probably assume that. It's hard to machine carve something like this, but they are hand carved.
They're beautiful. So beautiful. It's got the banding. The little guys are cute too.
You haven't missed much, Felicia Munson. Nice to see you. This is only our 3rd item tonight so far, so you're early, darling. So so as soon as Team SG, see, they just told you the small is $64, so now you can go ahead and comment if you would like the small. And then they put the medium is $74, so you can comment for both sizes.
Christy Proper said, I need a sex light.
You need a sex light.
All right, let's switch to a single item, and then we'll do the Bahia that they were asking.
Congratulations if you got one of those. I think it's one of the coolest things of the sale. I was really excited for you to get that. We have, by the way, if you're into orange calcite, on the website, not in this sale, but at sagegoddess.com, we have truly, in my 11 years as Sage Goddess, the most beautiful orange calcite generators I've ever seen, and the price is nuts. There's one that's like 9 inches, and it's under $100 after your discount.
I didn't get 9 inches for that. That has to be a steal.
I wasn't going to say it, but...
Get Henry Cavill for $100.
If you don't know who Henry Cavill is, you need to watch cable series more often.
This is cool.
This is another one of those. You don't want it, it's okay, I'll keep it. We only have one of these. This is citrine with labradorite, you guys. I mean, skulls that have stones in the 3rd eye, for me, are cool in general. But to have labradorite on the 3rd eye, that is something else.
And the labradorite is flat. Or, why did I do that? The labradorite's really flashy, too. Look at that.
This one is under $1,500. As you can imagine, right? This is a more expensive item because it's super rare. By the way, the retail value of something like this, we couldn't find anything else really like it online, but something close to it would be close to $2,200. So our price on this is crazy. So labradorite, of course, is the perfect third eye stone because it stimulates your intuition, helps you develop your psychic and intuitive visions. And then citrine is the stone of wealth and abundance. That is a stone of your solar plexus. So that's about self-worth and confidence and but abundance too. So this is going to bring you an abundance of wisdom and insight and intuition. Isn't it amazing, you guys?
That's really, it reminds me of the Goonies. I love skulls because they remind me of the Goonies.
She always says that's true, though.
The Goonies is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah,
I'm not afraid to admit it. Like, fucking love. I just watched it.
She and I have a huge love for all movies from the 80s. We do.
Yeah, I love the Goonies. And if you love the Goonies, not to, I don't know, be advertising movies to you guys, but I just recently saw the movie Uncharted with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, and it was so good. It was really, really fun. If you like kind of adventure movies, it was a really fun movie, so I recommend watching that.
That's good to know. We watched House of Gucci over the weekend.
How was that?
I did not see the end coming.
Oh, really? I haven't watched it.
Yeah, and it's a true story. The whole time I'm like, this can't really have happened, right? Like, how would I not at some point because, I grew up in the, I'm almost 50, and so I remember the murder of Gianni Versace very well, and so I just had no idea that all that went down. I recommend it. It's just not what I thought was going to be the outcome, and then I really didn't realize that literally it's based on a true story, and kind of made me sad. Okay, so this one is $1,499 for my friend, who is the wise and prosperous magician. Isn't that beautiful? $1,499. So Rachel, did you see that ending coming of House of Gucci? I don't know. The whole thing kind of blew my mind. I'm one of those people who's always looking for a happy ending. Like, this is going to get better, right? And then it kept unraveling, and I was like,
oh no, we're
this
running
is
out
not
of
going to
time.
get better. No, literally, the little timer thing on the bottom? It said 10 minutes. And I was
do
like,
the same thing.
Shit, man, there's no time for a happy ending.
I was listening to an audiobook the other day, and I was at like the last 10 minutes, and I was just like,
Is this going downhill?
Is this not right? Like, this needs to wrap up quickly.
Yeah, and in a better way than it's going. I have a crush on Lady Gaga, so I really enjoyed her performance too.
Yeah, Lady Gaga is incredible.
Okay, so the skull is here. The price is up. If you would like it, all you have to do is say sold, and you can have. Honestly, this is probably the rarest skull we've ever brought you in the history of Sage Goddess.
He's really cool. He's a good size too. Just look at his little cutie with the citrine. But
beautiful.
He'll be available. You'll have you can still comment sold on him if you're feeling called, and we'll show him again later in case anyone missed it.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you. All right, so next up,
we promised Bahia amethyst.
Yeah, we'll do the Bahia for you now. So Bahia is a region in Brazil, and where a lot of amethyst comes from. The pieces that we have for you tonight are the root crystals. And so we're going to show you the magic of these.
These are so pretty.
And you have to really, this is another one to light up, Alexis, because then you can really see the kind of the bicolor nature of this. There's quite a bit of smoky on the bottom, and then that violet on the top, which is pretty characteristic of Bahia. We have two different sizes of these. What's cool about these is that they're cut bottom. Oh, Christine Gard got the skull.
Oh, congratulations,
Yay!
Christine. I'm glad he's going home to someone good.
I know. Yeah, Team SG, there's someone who's kind of spamming the feed. Don't let it bother you guys. This is why I have like 10 people behind the scenes
Our
in the
team
feed.
will take care of it.
So don't let me just give you a tip. Whenever you're anywhere, like sometimes we'll have my personal live on Facebook, and there'll be people commenting and stuff. Don't let it ever bother you. First of all, I have a team who takes care of that automatically. They're watching the feed. And second of all, like, don't let people who are doing things like that disturb you, in life. You know what I mean? Ignore it, trust that we're taking care of it, and focus on the fun that we're having. It's kind of my mantra in life. If you spend much time on social media, those people are around, but it's no big deal.
I just hit him.
Okay.
I didn't hit him, I hid him.
Did you hit him?
I hid them. It said hide user on channel, so I hid.
The Team SG is always looking out too, so don't worry about that. Okay, So we have two different sizes of these, and when I say cut bottom, what they do is they take the point and they cut the bottom of it so that it stands up as a generator. Now you're going to see phantoms in
do you
this.
guys see that? I was trying to get a good shot of that.
Do you have a flashlight? Because we can punch it through the back too, and kind of, I think it's behind your, yeah.
We have so much stuff on the table.
We have a crowded table today.
Yeah.
Do you see the phantom lines? So phantoms are points within points within points. It's like the stone is showing you its own growth process is what a phantom is.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And so it allows you to kind of trace visually the growth process of this crystal. Isn't it gorgeous? So the small ones are under $90. The medium are under $100. The small are 4 inches and the medium are 5 inches.
So this is small and this is medium.
And they all have those phantom lines. They all have the etchings on them. Do you see those lines and etchings on the side, and do you see how they're geometric? Okay. Some people call them feathers, soul feathers, because they kind of have like a, do you see how it kind of looks like a feather?
Yeah, I've never heard that, but it totally does look like a feather. I love that.
And those are natural. It's not like the stone chipped. Do you know what I mean? Those lines are natural etchings as a result of the formation of the crystal in the earth over time. So heat will produce that. Water will produce those lines and those etchings. And then these, like I was teaching you before, so these are like the Vogels. It's actually the same material. Those Vogels are Bahia, which is pretty cool. So the Smoky quartz, again, transmutation, relieving anxiety, very grounding. And then amethyst is kind of the opposite, uplifting, connecting you to source, to your spirituality. They're magnificent, you guys. Oh, good call on that, Alexis, because that just like punched up the color.
Look.
Okay, I have 18 of the small, not that many. So if you'd like a small, those are $89. And then I have 41 of the large. I have more of the large, and those are $99. Retail value of the large, by the way, is about $150 minimum.
It's so pretty.
So you're already saving like 50%. And we forgot to tell you this. Everything you buy tonight ships for free in the US.
Yeah. I can't believe we forgot that.
I know. Dave would like kick us in the booty. That's his favorite thing to talk about, but then it makes him mad.
Yeah, he's like, do we have to?
Everything you buy ships for free in the US, and then it's $5 per item if you're outside the US, anywhere in the world. And we ship worldwide every day. So wherever you are, we can find you. But yeah, if you're choosing one of these, this can be an amazing centerpiece for a grid. If you're like me, I collect generators because the shape of a generator is important in your crystal collection. It basically is like a fountain of energy. Energy enters in through the bottom, moves up through the core of the generator, and then cycles back through. So it creates like a little fountain of energy. It doesn't disperse energy widely. Spheres do that. So that's why we like to have in our collections a mix of spheres and generators, because the spheres are radiating their energy in all directions, and the generators are creating like a fountain or a focal point. Nicely done. Cheers and cheers. Yeah, Michelle, you know what? I saw that too. The little bit of the pink, which typically you only find pink in Brandberg amethyst from the Brandberg mountain in South Africa or Northern Africa. Normally you only find the pink in the Brandberg. So to see the pink in Bahia, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but it's definitely more rare. And I saw that little flash of pink too. You have good eyes. We haven't gotten to the rubies yet, Gina, but I see you.
No, I saw some requests to do some jewelry because someone here wanted to do jewelry before
I'm
they
always
had to go.
in the mood for jewelry, darling.
But we will circle back soon to the rubies. I do want. Actually, we should show those soon. Okay. We'll do the rubies next. Oh, thank you, Brittany.
This is beautiful.
I love these so much.
Which number is this one, Alexis?
This is number 21.
No, here we are. Okay, this is Shram all day long. These are raw Tanzanite pendants, somewhere between 3 and 5 carats, for under $50. Let me try to tell you about Tanzanite quickly, again, since a lot of you are new, and some of you aren't new. I don't have to be new somewhere to like enjoy hearing things again. You know what I mean? So some of you like to hear about the metaphysical properties, even if you've heard about it before. Tanzanite comes from Tanzania, Africa. And if you've read my crystal history book, which if you haven't read it, you can get it on Amazon. Sometimes we have signed copies on sagegoddess.com, but I don't think we have them. My publisher was a little delayed in getting books out, so I don't know if we have them on the website right now, but I wrote the most comprehensive crystal history book ever written called Crystal Lore. And I wrote about Tanzanite. And what's interesting to me about Tanzanite is it was an accident. I mean, it was nature, but it was an accident. So about 70 years ago in Tanzania, there was a massive storm, and it was lightning for days. And it was so bad that the villagers in this particular region of Tanzania, just right at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro, the lightning strikes were so bad that the villagers fled the village. And the lightning strike, so this is the base of Kilimanjaro, the lightning struck the base of Kilimanjaro, and when the bolt extracted, it pulled Tanzanite crystals out of the mountain. So when the villagers came back to Tanzania, to that village, they found these little blue stones all over the ground. And these are very, sort of mystical people, right? They believed that this was a gift from the gods, that this storm had come to transform their community, and that these Tanzanites were a sign from the gods that they were being blessed. And the reality is, it was, because today the mining of Tanzanite supports the entire economy of Tanzania. And sometimes people ask me, like, do you think it's ethical to mine crystals? Do you think we're over mining? And this is one of the examples I use to show that the entire economy is supported by the mining of one stone. And these stones are now exported all over the world, as you know. It's a very expensive stone. It's one of the Synergy 12 stones, which Robert Simmons talks about in the Book of Stones. And the Synergy 12 are said to be kind of the 12 highest vibrational crystals that you can work with. This is the third eye stone of the Synergy 12. So if you're trying to enhance your intuition, these I believe are open on the back. Shram is usually pretty good about that, yeah. These are open on the back. They're done in solid 925. I have 14 of them. They are $49, and that's all we have. Each one was handmade by Shram, who is our sort of personal jeweler here at Sage Goddess now. Shram designs jewelry exclusively for Sage Goddess, and not a lot of any one thing. You know, he'll do 40 of this, 20 of that, 2 of this, 1 of that, which kind of makes it special. You know, you're not getting something that everybody else has. Tina Briggs is here. We were cheering you, darling.
Happy birthday, Tina.
May this year ahead be your best year, full of happiness and health and abundance in every way. I'm so glad you're here. We did cheers you. To your health. Cheers, cheers. Salud. In Greek, we say yassas. Cheers. So happy you're here. And congrats on your Tanzanite. We had 14, so the first 14 of you who said yes to it will get it. We have them for you. And I will pass your kind words along to Shram, Brittany. Very sweet of you. Sometimes he sees the sales sometimes. We're indifferent. He's in India, so the time zone thing is tricky, but... Kelsey, I have not seen cat's eye Tanzanite. Are you telling me this is a thing? Because you're going to drive me crazy, and now I'm going to be on the hunt for it. Now, from one sexy stone to another, I mean, for real.
Now,
here.
these do have the stars. They have very clear stars on them. They're crazy. You can get it, you can kind of see it more with the light on it.
If you pull it away sometimes and turn it, you can get it. I know it's tricky when you're online. It is a perfect 6-pointed star. These are cabochon, by the way. Cabochon is a French word, and what it describes is the bottom is flat.
Oh, there we go. You can kind of see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
If you saw my preview, I caught it in the preview.
Can you show them the bottom so I can describe cabochon? Yeah. So the bottom is flat, and then the top is sort of curved, and that's called on cabochon. Cabochons, my star sapphire ring that I always wear is on cabochon. So cabochons are the traditional cut for a star sapphire or star ruby because it's really the only way to show or display the asterism or the star formation inside of the stone. So it's a great question from Annette. I think you know this, Annette, but other people might not. Rubies and sapphires are the same stone. They're all a member of a family called corundum. Corundum is a 9 out of 10 on the measure of hardness scale. It is the second hardest stone in the mineral world. If it's blue or red, it's sapphire, corundum. If it's red, it's ruby, corundum. Okay? So, Annette, you can answer your question by looking at the stone itself and seeing the color. I would say that this is a sapphire. But technically it's a ruby, because it has the red around the edge. So usually what they do is they determine it based on what is around the edge. But if to your eye it looks blue or purple, technically it's a sapphire. If to your eye it looks red, it's a ruby, because they're both members of the same stone family. Some people sell them as star corundum. Does that make sense? Because it's too tricky. Star sapphires can also be purple, and they can be black. So you're going to find almost every color in that sort of range, right? So this one is the one you're showing is number 34, Alexis, I think?
Yes. So so this one, the smallest one is number 33.
Okay.
And then this one is number 34.
The smallest one, though, has to be 34 based on the price and the carat weight. 169.25.
Oh, yeah.
So I think this is the
You're
one.
right.
I think that is 34.
Right. So this is number 34.
Okay.
This one. So let's start with that one. Right.
You might be behind on the feed, Tanya, because nothing is being bid on before it's being shown. Make sure your feed is on live chat, and check your internet. Sometimes during the pandemic, when my son was on, God, I've repressed the name of it. What is it?
Oh, Halo? Or no, Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Refresh it. Try refreshing your page.
That would happen to me because my internet was so wonky. We finally had to kick him off of Fortnite while I was live. He loved that, as you can imagine. 169.25 carats is the size of this.
And it's pretty big.
Wrap your brain around that. 169.25. If you have a ring made out of this, I'm just going to tell you, I'm jelly.
Oof.
You can pull that off, can't you? I would probably do a pendant.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd probably go pendant as well.
Or like a Wonder Woman cuff. Would be beautiful too, wouldn't it? So 169.25 is the carat weight on that one. And that is $499.
I can see the stars so much better here.
It's amazing to get 170 carat sapphire, ruby sapphire, for under $500.
Oh, now you can see the star.
That's a great shot. Look at that.
Yes. Okay, I had
to turn. You nailed it.
It was driving me crazy because I was like, I swear, you guys, there's a full 6-pointed star on this. The bigger light was blowing it out.
She got it.
Ooh, even that's even better. So
it's a perfect. Schramm only cuts perfect stars. Schramm is like the king of star rubies and star sapphires. I mean, he really is. He was known for them in Tucson. So this is, and then so we have two more that are bigger. We have the next one, which is 342.05 carats. 342.05 carats.
Oh, there it is.
Do you have a 300 and almost 50 carat ruby or sapphire?
Oh, look at the star.
I actually don't in my collection. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, Joanne says that her ruby from me is a cuff. Did you go to Nicole? My friend Nicole Naval, she's like a soul sister to me. She lives up in Oregon. She makes the most beautiful leather cuffs. You can send her a cabochon and she will custom make you. She has like purple leather and blue leather and red leather and puts all kinds of studs and rhinestones on it. They're beautiful. Kara got the $4.99, the 162 carat. Congratulations to you, Kara. Cheers, cheers, cheers. This one is 342.05 carats. It's $999. $999.
So pretty, and look at that star.
Retail value is $1,800, by the way, on this one.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
If you can find it. I mean, it's like finding it. So Schramm mined this and cut it himself. That's how we can bring it to you at these prices, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get a sapphire that size for probably under $2,000. And people will think you spent, I can tell you, because I'm now working in fine jewelry with Schramm, I can tell you that looks like a $5,000 sapphire. It really, really does. So this one is $999. And then the biggest one we have, if you're really ready, Alexis is going to throw it at you.
This one is really cool. It shows the growth structure of the ruby, which I personally really, really love. They're all beautiful, but...
Are you ready for 500 carats? Hi, Brooke, I see you. We're working on sapphires and rubies right now, darling, but I see you. We'll get there, I promise. Hang tight, but thank you for letting us know. Okay. 500 carats of ruby. Star ruby. I'm going to tell you, our price is more than 100% below retail. This is one of the biggest discounts we've ever done on a stone in a gem sale, ever. So, and I will also tell you, I don't have anything else like this in our collection. Where are my big time collectors? Like the people who really are like show stopping. If it's out of the bounds, you've got to have it, because this is the one for you. Remember, you can also use, what's it called?
Zip
to pay over time. You can separate your invoice into 4 payments over 6 weeks, and it doesn't charge you interest. And you can also use PayPal credit if you're outside the U.S. So if you're like, oh, I really want this, is there any way to, finance it or put it over time? You can. That's a really helpful benefit that we have at Sage Goddess. Okay, this one is $1,499.
It's so stunning.
It is.
I can't believe I'm
crazy.
even holding it.
Crazy. $1,499.
I can't believe I dropped it.
500 carats. I won't tell anybody you dropped it.
Luckily, it's a 9 on the Mohs hardness.
It is. Yeah, she can't break that. Even if you hit it with a hammer, you'd have to really work hard to break that one. $1,499 for 500 carats of star ruby. That is going to be the jewel in a collector's crown, I will tell you. So we have the $499 piece, which is 169 carats. That one went to Kara. We have the $999 piece, which is 342.
And that's this one.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the $14.99 piece, which is 500 carats.
And that's just this one. Look at how
crazy.
And look at how thick it is, too, guys. Like, it's huge.
Kara, there are a couple places you can go that I recommend. There's a lot of places to go in general. Sylvia Peluso. And you can find her at Sylvia's Creations on Etsy, Silvias Creations, can make you really beautiful things in sterling silver and copper. And if you want a cuff made, I send all my stones for cuffs to Nicole Novell, and her shop is called puresoulholistics.com. And Nicole does all kinds of custom cuffs for me. She's done them for a lot of you. She's very reasonably priced and just a good human, so you'll really enjoy working with her too. So those pieces are here for you. The biggest star rubies we've ever seen, that we've ever had at Sage Goddess, and the biggest that have ever been at Tucson, because again, those were the reason the prices are so incredible on those. Again, that bigger one you could probably turn around and sell that for $3,000 or $4,000. But the prices are low because Shram mined them and carved them himself. Pretty crazy, right? So yeah, Kara, keep me posted and let me know what you have made out of your piece, because it's an incredible one. And Nicole has worked with Shram's cabochons before, so she would love to do that with you. Yeah, the skull sold, Emily. It sure did. It sure did. Okay, now this ring.
It's really pretty.
This ring. This is a Shram ring too.
This is line number 28.
Okay. This, we have 35 of these rings.
And I didn't even realize that when I did the preview earlier, I kind of assumed that we only had one.
Oh yeah, we have Shram made almost 3 dozen of these. It actually says that we have 50 of these. Interesting. We do. This is a double hexagon ruby ring. Now this ring is really special. It's under $150. And that is over 10 carats of star ruby. Aren't those incredible? It's called the double hexagon. Isn't this an incredible ring? I will tell you, I'm in love with this ring.
It's
I don't
so
know if
pretty.
this size will fit me. Oh, it does.
It's so pretty.
Oh, look.
Look at that.
Maybe it's not going to come off. Sometimes when they fit like that, they just don't come off. Actually, I would like to keep one, Team SG, so let's do 49 of these. I don't have this ring in my collection, and I really do love it. Isn't it sexy? I have really short fingers. I'm a very small person. I'm 5'1" on a good day if the wind's blowing and my hair is poofy. So I love anything that makes my little fairy hands look, longer. I think longer fingers are sexy. This ring is it adjustable? Yes, it is adjustable. That's the first time I've dropped something. It is. Look how I didn't realize it was adjustable. Look. Do you see it? You pull it apart right there. It's adjustable right there. Holy shit, you guys. Now there's 49. Do you want one? $149. This you have to get. This is an incredible ring.
I love the facets on it. It's so sparkly.
Honestly, that's an incredible price too. All sterling silver at $925. It's a nice wide band too.
They
It's
wanna
open
see
on the
it
back.
up close.
Yep.
I was trying to, but she took it from me because
Well,
she
it's
wanted
coming
to.
back to me
She
in just a
wanted to
second.
wear it, and so she grabbed it from me.
I do want to wear it.
It's
so
really
beautiful.
pretty. I don't blame you. It's
I love
really,
that
really
Lara
pretty.
says you're the same. You know, where they say good things come in small packages, Lara. My daughter on her growth chart, it says she's going to be 5'6", and I'm like, good for you, girl.
Wow, 5'6". That's taller than me.
I know. I'm gonna
She's
be looking
already
up at
kind of
her.
tall.
She's got long legs,
Yeah.
which I never had. Congratulations.
All right, you saw it up close. I'm gonna give it back to Athena. I gotta keep her happy, you know.
God, that's a sexy ring. I mean, I'm just saying. I love jewelry in general, but that is just... I hope you decide to wear it on your ring finger. Did you know... I used to study Elizabethan history, which is weird, but I was a comparative literature major, and Renaissance England was my area of expertise. And did you know that Queen Elizabeth always wore a power ring on her left ring finger? So that was her power finger, her power hand. So I hope you wear it on your queen finger. Yeah, so if you're just joining us now, we've been talking about rubies and sapphires all night, but yeah, if you're just joining us now, let me do a little recap on the metaphysical properties, because this is an important one. Ruby is a root chakra stone, and ruby stimulates the life force and passion. Okay, so this is about, it's not only going to ground you, and I'm telling you, you know how I'm always saying that empaths wear too much upper chakra jewelry? We wear like lots of blue and lots of purple. Even my hands are evidence of that. Although I've been wearing my black diamond ring, my anniversary gift from Dave a couple of years ago more, and I feel more grounded with it. But we don't wear lower chakra jewelry, and I don't know why it is. We're always attracted to the amethysts and the tanzanites and and they're beautiful, and the sapphires even are third eye, so it's still upper chakra. Ruby is lower chakra. So this is protection, passion, creation. And they say that when you lose someone you love, that they go on to live in your heart as a ruby. So it's also a good stone for those of us who are grieving loved ones that we've lost. Were you into English Lit? Yeah, I was a Shakespeare expert in my day. Macbeth was what I wrote my master's thesis about, witchcraft in Renaissance England. What a surprise. Okay, cheers everybody. I'm so happy for you.
Allison Lang, I'm 5'4". I probably look tall because you guys always see me next to Athena, and she's very tiny. But I'm not a tall person.
She feels very tall to me.
Yeah, but I'm like slightly below average for women in the United States.
Look at all the little tiny packages in our feed. Randy's 5'1", Amanda's 5'2". Cute little ladies. Small packages.
I saw some requests for wands, so I think we should do that, and then we'll go from there. I'm seeing requests for the blue rose quartz spheres too, but
that was a fun Tucson situation. The blue rose. Irene is 5'1". Little cuties. Okay. We do have wands. You've been asking for wands, and thank you for your patience. I know it's hard sometimes when you're waiting. We really appreciate it.
She was about to start telling the blue rose quartz story. I was like, I'm switching the camera to this one, just because I want to give our team the chance to get those winners.
I will go where you want to go. Where are them? Oh, this is the rando page, huh?
Is it?
Yeah.
The random.
We had some
technical
difficulties today.
This page wouldn't print.
It didn't want to.
It was so weird.
It did not want to do the thing.
I was getting flustered. Athena was like, "Are you sure you don't want some whiskey?" I was like, "No."
I can't drink because of ayahuasca, but she can. And I was like, "Are you sure you don't want whiskey?"
Yeah, I'm actually just trying not to drink. I don't really have too specific of a reason. I'm just trying to cut back.
I'll be drinking next sale.
I don't know if I will.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I will support you. If you're not drinking whiskey at the next... We usually have a shot of whiskey on our sale days because I love whiskey. I'm a whiskey girl. And so and she is too. So we usually have a shot. But if you don't drink, I will be in solidarity with you.
We'll circle back. Well, you can definitely drink.
Okay.
You can definitely drink.
Okay. Maybe I'll drink yours. Okay. This is a really cool wand. We have, I think, 3 wands for you in the sale tonight. This one is a very unique one. That center stone, Alexis.
Does it not say what it is? Celestial danburite? Is that what it is? Oh, is it like a danburite cluster? Judging by the...
Can I see it real quick?
Yeah.
It is. Holy shit.
That's cool.
This is very rare.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I when I was going through our sale and saying yes to this and no to that and yes to this and no to that, I thought this was something else. And now I'm seeing it here and I'm like, holy shit. Okay, this is a very unique wand. Very, very, very unique wand. The middle is called Celestial Danburite. And what it is danburite covered in calcite. But wait till you see it. It's a danburite cluster. I've actually never seen this stone in person. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. So you and I get to have our eyes on it for the first time. No, this is almost my 10th ayahuasca ceremony. I've been doing ayahuasca since 2015 was the first time Brooklyn and I worked with it. Yeah. Are you a whiskey girl too? Okay, wait till you see this danburite. It's crazy. So danburite comes from Mexico, and it grows naturally with calcite. Sometimes you see it. This is when you have a celestial piece. What it is a full calcite overgrowth on the danburite. So calcite is a stone of peace and joy and contentment, and danburite is a stone of releasing unnecessary or unwanted energy from your field. Isn't it incredible? Celestial danburite, Janine, I know, like the heart emojis and stuff. It's beautiful. Okay, so that's the centerpiece. Then you have sapphire. 2 cut faceted sapphires. Do you see those? Now the clear stones, I believe, are white topaz. See the little cut faceted there?
Sparkles.
Yeah. And then you have really gorgeous Lemurian quartz on the 2 terminations. So this is a double terminated quartz wand with celestial danburite. Can I tell you, it's under $1,000. This is all sterling silver. If you want this wand, and I know one of you will, probably one of my students will want it, because I've just reinforced how important it is to have a really good double terminated quartz wand in your collection. It's critical for your practice. Isn't it beautiful, Saya? Saya loves the calcite covered danburite.
It's really cool.
I've only ever seen it, Saya, where it's like kind of sugary on one side or something. I've never seen it where it covers the whole thing, so this is new for me. $9.99. I think it should be more expensive than that, but it's what's on here, and so we're going with it. So really congratulations in advance.
Congratulations.
And congratulations to all of you who are getting the sexy ruby ring. It really is beautiful. That's going to knock your socks off. And I love that it's adjustable so that you can wear it on any finger you want. You can make this smaller. You know, my ring finger is a 7, and it just fits as a 7 as it is. But you can pinch it closed down to like probably about a 4, and then you can pull it open to like a 10. So this ring will fit you on any finger you want. It would be really sexy too as a thumb ring. I already have a bunch of thumb rings on because I love thumb rings.
I love thumb rings.
I've gotten Dave to wear a thumb ring now. That was exciting when he started to do that. Even your man was like, ooh, I love that, Cersei. you know when your partner's like, now that's awesome. You're looking at something really special. I love calcite too. And I kind of feel like calcite is underappreciated. I think because it's not... Calcite on its own is not uncommon. It's not rare, right? When you see it covering danburite and stuff, then that gets into kind of the rare, category. But, oh, I'm so happy for you. Who got that wand? Mosa P got it. Congratulations to you. It's beautiful. It's so special. I hope you will display it. We have these velvet pillows at sagegoddess.com for your wands. So if you're getting a wand tonight, you might want to, we custom design them because so many of our customers have gorgeous sterling silver wands and they don't just want to lay them on a table. You know what I mean? They want to create presence, right? They want to create a platform for it. So we have really beautiful sort of elongated velvet pillows in different colors. So if you want to get one of those are at sagegoddess.com. Team SG, if you have a minute to pop that link up. Yeah, here's a actual one. This is like the aquamarine color. but we made them in different colors. I designed these myself, and what I was really picky about is it zips. And so what I do, I don't have any oil right here, but if you have a favorite essential oil, what I do is unzip it, pour your favorite perfume or essential oil on there, because this is wheat, so it's going to hold the scent, and then zip it back up. And then put your wand on there, and you can display it. Isn't that pretty? Oh, we are getting to that blue rose next. It's so special. We had some of the tumbled for you from Tucson a couple of years ago. Do you remember that? But now we've got big blue balls for you.
Yes, it's exciting. Before we move on too far, I did want to say that we have 2 of the large Ganeshas, the orange calcite Ganeshas. We have 2 of them left. This is the larger size. They're $74. I saw some people asking if there were any left, so I just wanted to circle back and let you guys know.
You should get one if you didn't have one already.
So if you want that, you can still comment sold for the $74 large Ganesha.
I'm going to go grab myself. Do you want to get started on that? I'm going to go grab myself a regular cup, because drinking out, I need to actually chug some Perrier, because I need to drink a lot of water today before ceremony. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a cup.
Okay.
Bye. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm very excited about these. This is blue. So this is rose quartz, but it's called blue rose quartz. It's a fairly new find. At least this batch of it is. So the first time I saw this was probably about 2 years ago, and it was very, very, very rare. So we've brought you tumbles of it before, but I don't think we've ever brought you the spheres of it, especially this large. So I'm going to read the notes that I have here. It says it's in between girasol and rose quartz, and it reflects a blue hue, and it says when you hold them up it creates a golden glow. They were found in Madagascar. And this is really interesting. So it says they formed in close proximity to blue-green beryl and aquamarine crystal, which affected the color of the rose quartz. That's really, really interesting. So if you see, they're not like your classic, they've got the pink hue, but they've got like a bluish lavender color too. I wonder how it looks on the light stand. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't really show too much on the light stand, but do you guys see? It's almost like a lavender color. They're really, 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 really pretty.
They're so pretty.
And the energy of them is just so gentle and sweet too. Yeah. So, was there anything else you wanted to say about them?
I want to say so much. What did you say?
I said that they got their color because they formed near blue-green aquamarine.
It's true.
That's really cool.
It's true. Yeah, so it's kind of cool in a way because you get all the properties of rose quartz and all the properties of aquamarine in one stone. I have to say, I do want to keep one of these Team SG because I don't have one.
Oh, which size do you want to keep?
I don't know. You know me.
Well, just let us.
I do like the big ones. I'll keep one of those 6-inch. So we'll have 4 of the 6-inch. Yeah.
Got it.
Aquamarine is both my kids' birthstones, so I'm really partial to aquamarine. And aquamarine and rose quartz, as you know, grow together. So there's no orange on them. Paranormal, Laura. Yeah, it might just be the camera.
Oh, this one. Wait, what is this one has? Oh, it's got a little bit of iron.
Yeah, if you see, sorry, there is one little like speck on it. That's going to be iron. Whoa, can you hand that one to me? Holy shit. Oh no, that's iron too. I thought that was pink tourmaline. I'm like, what?
Oh, they're so pretty.
Yeah, there's a little. Actually, that's hematite.
Oh wow.
This one has iron and hematite in it. Whoa. These are rad, you guys.
They're really, really cool.
This one has a rainbow on it too. Super pretty. Okay, so a couple years ago in Tucson is when they discovered this, and they brought tumbles, and then they found another pocket. Okay. And so, Christine, did you see what she was talking about? That little iron pocket there? I didn't see it at first because it was facing toward the camera, but that's why you were seeing it. Yeah, so the price on these is really crazy. I'm just going to tell you. I have 13 of the small, which is not small. That's 4.5 inches. I have 4 of the medium, which is 5 inches. I have 5 of the large, which is 6 inches. And I have... Oh, no, sorry. Hold on. I screwed that up. 7 of the small, which is 4 inches.
So that's this one.
Yeah. 13 of the medium, which is 4.5, 4 of the large, which is 5,
What's this?
and 4 of the extra large, which is 6.
Which is
which
right
this.
here.
The extra large, the 6-inch, under $570.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. This is crazy. What are the differences between all the different rose quartz, like this one that is blue, the lavender, and the gray? Growing conditions, Michelle. That's why we were telling you just now about the aquamarine. So rose quartz is what we call an amalgam material. It grows with other minerals, and so but it isn't all growing adjacent to the aquamarine. This is, which is why it picks up that blue hue, and it's a true blue hue in person. It almost becomes like a lavender. Okay, so in some places it's more blue or lavender or gray, but all of that is a result of its proximity to the aquamarine. Does that make sense? So I know. So this one for 6 inches, $569. I have 4. 5-inch, I have 486. 4.5 inches, I have 13 at $249. That's nuts.
Yeah, that's a really good
4.5 inches for $249. A lot of you don't have a sphere in any stone that size, so to be able to get blue rose, which is one of the rarest stones you're going to find, for that price, and keep in mind, we're shipping them for free. We're shipping them for free. This is where the free shipping thing gets kind of crazy. And then the 4 inches, I have 7 at $164. $164 for 4 inches. But you got to be fast on your toes. I have 7, 13, 4, and 4. Sold. Gotta have fast fingers. That's where having little fingers sometimes can really come in handy. I can type real fast. If I'm in a live sale, which occasionally I am, I'm really lucky to have so many friends in the gem and mineral business. So one of my friends, who you would know, I'm not going to say who it is, she had something real sexy coming up for one of her live sales. And so she pinged me. She's like, hey, you want one of these? And so I didn't end up buying it. I was kind of crossing my fingers it would be left over from her sale, and it wasn't, but I almost got first dibs on something real good. Cheers with my Perrier.
And congratulations, everyone.
Congrats, yep.
Okay, I'm going to put these back. While I'm putting these back, do you want to talk about this one?
I do. This one is really remarkable, you guys. Because one of my favorite healing minerals is chlorite, and one of my favorite manifestation stones is Epidote. So this is manifesting health. How many of you have significant health challenges in your life? A lot of you know I do. I've had 3 different autoimmune diseases in my life. At 18, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. When I was pregnant with Zoe, I was diagnosed with Graves' disease, and then when the kids were like 1 and 3, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And so my whole adult life has been this like autoimmune healing journey, and I'm lucky I'm in really good health. But I credit all the spiritual work that I do, and the crystals, and all of the aspects of my spiritual and shamanic practice for that. So I believe in when I tell you that I believe crystals are healers, I really do. I think you have to work with Western medicine, and which I do still, but I think it's the supplementary work that I do. As I've told you before, my doctors always say, something you're doing is working. It's like the best of East and West. And so Epidote up here is for manifesting more of what you seek and also more of what you have. So what you want to do is really focus your thoughts and your mindset on your intended outcome. Right? I always believe that perfect health is available. So I use this stone when I'm in that mindset to attract more of that energy. And then you have these really beautiful aura druzy quartz cabochons here. But I want Alexis to show this up close to you. I do want you to see the beautiful quartz point on the end too.
So cool.
Are you manifesting health? One of the reasons I talk about my health journey is because a lot of people come to me and they find a kindred soul. It's like they know I've gone really through it all from a health and healing perspective. And I like to bring you a lot of hope because I think healing is always possible. But I think your mindset and your energy and your frequency and your vibration dictate the outcome of your health challenges. I really do. So in the center, what you're going to see in that cabochon, those green kind of needles, those are chlorite inclusions. And chlorite is the ultimate healing stone. Chlorite is mostly found in Brazil, and it's an inclusion that we mostly see in quartz. And so isn't that beautiful? It's like a shield. This is your healing shield pretty. Wand. Isn't it beautiful? I knew you guys would love this.
It's so cool.
I knew it. Sophia's like, it's made for me. It probably is. So I'm going to tell you it's under $1,250. This is sterling silver. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? That epidote point is striking. This is all Brazilian material too. Epidote in quartz is something we're seeing more and more coming from Brazil. You find epidote in other countries too, but primarily we're seeing it coming out of Brazil right now, and the quality is just magnificent. So $1,249.
So I can't believe it.
Brings that home to you. Yeah, me too, Lola Bunny. You know, you and I share that in common, the Shaman Dreamstone. Because in Shaman Dreamstone, you find chlorite, you find lithium, you find kaolinite, you find amphibole, right? All of these stones that bring you relaxation and angelic contact. It's magnificent. So yeah, me too, Teresa. I'm with you. So thank you, A. Santiago. I appreciate it. Well, I'm here to tell you it's possible for you too. I really believe that health is something that we can manifest energetically. I really do. But you have to be consistent and you have to remain focused. It's easy to go into like pity party mode or why me or it's never going to get better. And it's like you just can't live life that way. You know, you have to believe. I come from a long line of healers and ministers and people who really have faith, you know. So I share that faith with you because I believe it's all possible.
Somebody said, I didn't catch their name, but they said, I didn't know Epidote grew that big. It's Epidote in quartz.
Yeah, it's a quartz point. The reason it looks so big, do you see on the side how you can see the quartz window? By the way, Tina Briggs got that. Happy birthday. That's your birthday wand. Cheers. Birthday, I feel like we're just toasting you all. Yeah, please. I told her to load us up because I'm drinking so much water. I'm trying to drink, what was it? I'm supposed to be drinking 12 to 14 cups of water today.
I love drinking water.
I hate water. Cheers. I like Perrier, though. Especially with limes in it. I really like that.
Ooh, yeah, the nice flavors.
It's true. Don't be passive in your health journey. And also find good doctors. I interviewed like 60 neurologists when I was looking for mine. And she's the best in the United States. And she's awesome. She doesn't like second guess all the weird things I do, which is really good. All right, cheers, darling. Are there any blue rose quartz spheres left? Rhonda is asking.
Let me.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Sorry, I'm looking now.
No, it's all good.
Rose. Okay, so all of the smalls sold.
Okay, small is sold out.
All of the mediums. It looks like we have 3 of the medium size. Or no. So all of the mediums sold.
Okay.
We have 3 of the large and 1 of the extra large.
Oh, come on. Who's going to get them? Okay, 3 of the large. Those are $486, 5 inches.
So that's this. Look how big that is.
$486 for that. And then $569 for the size that I am keeping, which is 6 inches for $569. We do have a medium, Deanna. We do. Yeah, Deanna Ramsack is asking. We do. Yeah. Actually, no, I guess it's a large. Sorry, Deanna, I misspoke.
Yes, we have large and extra large left.
No, I always interview my doctors. I can tell within 5 minutes if we're on the same page. I also interviewed all the kids' doctors. My kids have the best doctors, too. But you have to interview them. You should. I mean, it's your health, right? I know. Lepidolite spheres, por favor. Lola Bunny is asking, darling.
Wait just a second.
Yeah, Alexis is working on it.
I'm dealing with some big balls over here. Some big blue balls. How did we not make that joke earlier?
No, I did make that joke.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna...
I must not have caught.
I'm trying to behave myself tonight. Am I doing a good job? I don't know if I am or not. Okay, these spheres, I'm going to tell you, our entire team, like freaked out in Tucson for these.
Dave freaked out the most. And
Yeah, Dave freaked out.
Dave doesn't really freak out over crystals and stuff like that, but he freaked out over these.
Dave's a double Virgo. Like, they don't freak out about anything.
But,
So
but
when
it's
he
'cause
freaks out,
he knew how like rare and special this was.
Virgos freak out, but it's like in a very not freaked out way. They don't look freaked out, but I cannot, because I know him so well, I can tell when he's freaked out. Okay. I have 21 of the small and 23 of the large of these. And the only reason I'm telling you that before I describe it is there's not that many of these. And you're going to want one once I tell you about it. This is Lepidolite with aquamarine and tourmaline. There's a heart on that one.
I know.
What?
What was it?
It's a little black tourmaline heart.
Little black tourmaline.
Oh, and there's like a bear. Look at that. Oh, then the heart is like a nose on a bear.
Oh.
You see, it looks like a polar bear. Turn him this way. Here, look. Wait, no, what? Oh, there. No. Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Kind of looks like Bodhi, like my dog.
Over here?
Yeah. It looks like a dog, like he's got his tongue sticking out.
Oh,
kinda.
yeah, I
Do
see
you see it? I had to do the
Yeah.
tongue thing for you to see it.
Yeah. There's a lot in these. They're really fucking cool.
That's aquamarine. What I'm going to tell you is, what I cannot believe is that these are under $120.
I feel like it's a mistake, but
I think the price is wrong.
I'm not.
I think the price is wrong. Dave did keep one, in case you're wondering, and Dave doesn't keep one of much.
And it's already like in his office.
Yeah, he immediately brought it and put it in his office. It's a polar bear with a heart-shaped tongue sticking out to the side. Kind of. You miss seeing Bodhi? Bodhi's in the other room and wants to come in here so bad. I'm like, no. Okay, so Lepidolite, the matrix that this stone is sitting in, that the bulk of the sphere, in other words, is myconized lithium from Brazil. And so Lepidolite eases anxiety. If you have really bad anxiety, which honestly, if you didn't before COVID, you probably know what it's like now, right? All of our anxiety like went through the roof. It really is legitimately for anxiety. Myconized lithium is also the material that's in your medications, right? To balance brain chemistry and to, if you're bipolar, right, to sort of bring things into better balance. And then the blue, which is aquamarine, is for so many things: emotional healing, peace. It's the Pisces birthstone, right? So a lot of you know that stone very well. And then you're going to find pink tourmaline, where Alexis's middle finger is. There's some bars of pink tourmaline there in Matrix.
Right.
Yep, pink tourmaline's a powerful heart opener, also in the Matrix. You'll find in some of these some black tourmaline, which is extremely protective. So relaxation, easing of anxiety, emotional healing. There's some green tourmaline, which brings you wisdom and discernment and love.
This is a really good tourmaline spot right there.
Look at the heart on that one.
And yeah, it's like in a little heart shape. I see it.
Aren't these beautiful? Now you know, like when we found these in Tucson, we were all like, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my, the whole team, Robin and Dave and Brooklyn and Alexis, and we were all freaking out about that one.
Someone was asking what that spot is, but that's just more, is that more Lepidolite?
Can you see it? Do you have my reading glass? Oh, here they are. I do have to look closer, honey. Sucks getting old, everybody. Yeah, well, gosh, you guys.
It kind of looks like gemmy. Some of them gemmier, like the jelly Lepidolite.
It looks like gel Lepidolite. It's not amethyst.
Mm-mm.
No, but it's awesome.
At first, when I first saw it earlier today,
it's beautiful.
When I first saw it earlier today, I thought that it could be Shara White because it's got that kind of nail polish.
Yeah, but we're not in the right region.
I don't think they even grow
It's a
together.
world
So I
away.
think it's gel Lepidolite.
Yeah, I think it's probably gel Lepidolite.
Because I mean, if you look in this spot right here,
Yeah.
you can really see a spark of them, like kind of mica looking.
Yeah,
stuff.
in this piece it's much easier to see, I think.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I think
it's just gel Lepidolite, you guys. Which is a difference in the water content. So I think that's what you're looking at there. Because there's some gel Lepidolite over here with the tourmaline too. It's a great question. Always ask, because it leads us on these journeys and we find things out. So, okay, here's where rubber hits the road, right? Why does some lepidolite look more red than purple, Lynn? We actually have had red lepidolite for you at sagegoddess.com before. And what makes lepidolite red in some cases is either hematite or tourmaline. And depending on what region of Brazil you're looking at, you'll find because again, these are amalgam materials, meaning they grow together with other stones. And so remember, there's an alchemy that happens when stones are growing together in the earth. It's one of the reasons why, even though I've been doing this work for over a decade, I still go to Tucson and my heart pounds because I'm always going to find new things. The earth is a magnificent artist. So if you've got lepidolite and it's growing with hematite or with pink tourmaline or with red tourmaline with a rubilite, and it's in the surrounding geology, then it's going to impact. There's going to be an alchemy where those stones fuse together and it impacts the colors.
The question I'm seeing is, why does this lepidolite look more red than purple? So I don't know if it's a camera thing or your device, but this, from what I'm seeing, this is very purple.
Yeah, this is not red in person. So yeah, if you're asking if this is red, in person it's not.
It's very, very purple, and it looks purple to me on the screen. But I mean,
yeah. But you do sometimes see a red lepidolite, so I wanted to explain to you the growth process for that. So the 3 to 3.5 inch, which is the small, we have 21 of those. Those are $109. That's the one Alexis is holding for you right now. 21 of those, $109. The 3.5 to 4 inch, we have 22 of these, $119. And that's it. I don't have access to any more of this material. That was it.
Athena does look good with her glasses on.
Everybody says that. Dave loves it. I've told you that before.
Virgo.
Dave, the more like intellectual nerdy I am, Dave just loses his mind. It's weird.
When I first started wearing, I almost said when I first started wearing David. I meant to say when I first started dating David.
Yeah.
I didn't wear glasses. I didn't really need them. But
have we done that to you?
I'm so noticeable.
She is. She's vibrant.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, you stand out. You do in a crowd.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But when I first started wearing David, when I first started dating David, I didn't wear glasses. I didn't really need them. I didn't have my prescription yet. But I loved him and his little glasses because we met online. I think I've told you that before. I don't think I've told you guys.
You guys are such a perfect couple too. It's such proof that like online relationships, and you look so cute together.
Yeah, especially now that I do wear glasses. They're laughing because I said wearing David. But anyway, I thought his glasses were so cute. He wears the kind of like Ray-Ban style glasses, like the square ones. When I first started dating him, my mom was like, he looks like Buddy Holly, which he does not look like Buddy Holly. It was glasses too. I got them. You're gonna see how dirty my lenses are right now. It's embarrassing, but I got them because they're sparkly. They're Jimmy Choo. I know. I didn't just get the cheapest pair at Costco.
Sometimes the cheap ones are good though. I mean,
oh yeah, definitely.
Listen, honey, these are $5 readers from CVS.
Oh, it says we're buffering.
Oh.
Wait, are we?
Are we buffering? No, I don't think we are. Anyway.
Wait, let me look at the...
I hope we're not buffering.
The team hasn't contacted me, and I still see some people commenting. Oh, they said we're froze, but we're still...
Oh, we're back? We're back. Weck.
Okay.
I was going to say, Mercury is not retrograde right now. I'm not doing this with Mercury.
Like, we are not doing...
Not happening today. Okay. Congrats on that. That is one of, again, there's so many fun things from Tucson tonight. The blue rose, some people call them conglomerate spheres. Again, it's like I call them amalgam, when you have these stones that grow together. It's just so cool and so rare. It's part of why I love doing these sales with you, because when we find super rare stuff like this, but we can only get 4 of one and 6 of the other, we bring it directly to the sale. We don't put it on the website. So it's really fun to be able to bring these to you.
We have one left of the extra large blue rose quartz spheres, by the way.
We're going to be twins. Who wants to be twins with me and have a 6-inch blue rose sphere? That's one of the best values of the whole show. That was $569.
What should we do next? I think we should take
They're all asking for Cleopatra rings.
Oh, that's okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't blame you, darling.
No, the Cleopatra rings are pretty...
Absolutely.
Oh, I love them. And that photo, I don't know if you guys saw the teaser photo that Lexi got of this ring. Absolutely stunning.
Kudos, Lexi.
A good job.
Our photographers, Sam and Lexi, are magicians.
Oh yeah.
They're absolute magicians.
They're magic.
These are not my size. My biggest finger is a 7, so I won't be able to model these for you well, but I do have one. I kept one. I should have worn it today. I was rushing when I was leaving the house today. But this is what we're calling the Cleopatra ring. You can see the sun is so bright because it's starting to set here in LA. So I'll let Alexis do this up close for you.
Yeah, they're a little bit big on me too, but I'll make it work.
Yeah, she's got little fairy fingers too. We custom designed these rings. And we did a reorder of them because it was so popular. And then when it sold out, people were like, no, you have to bring it back. I think this is the last round though, because we've got a lot of other custom designs that we're working on. So if you want one, I would say this is pretty much your time to shine. We have 25 in size 9 and we have 25 in size 10. So we're calling it Cleopatra. It's actually based on a design of a ring that was in Cleopatra's collection.
That's it. I said that during my preview today because I thought I remembered you saying that, and then afterwards I was like, yeah, I hope I wasn't making that up. Like,
no, it's true. It's true.
I hope I actually did hear her say that.
These are incredible, and I will tell you, if you're not a size 9 or 10, any good jeweler can size this. They're just going to slice the shank and then repair. And it's not a difficult sizing to do. So if you have a good jeweler in your area, yeah. So if like I'm a 7, I would get the 9. You can easily have this size down to a 7. So what is this ring all about? So the table is quartz, and then on top of that we built a bezel and put a rectangular lapis. So quartz magnifies energy. Lapis is the stone of queens. What we know about lapis in Cleopatra is that there was an active lapis lazuli mine near her palace, and she quarantined that mine. I wrote about this in my history book too. She quarantined that mine so that no one else could mine lapis, just like a queen would. And she had all of the walls in her palace inlaid with it. And then the real magic of what she did with lapis is she ground it and she made it into a powder, what they called kohl, K-O-H-L, and she lined her eyes with it. So when you see those pictures of Cleopatra and she's got the winged eyeliner, usually it's a black line and then it's a blue line above it. That was actual powdered lapis that she wore because she believed it kept her young and she believed it kept her in power. She really had a lot of superstitious beliefs about lapis. And she was in power until she died, so maybe there was something to it. We have snakes on the side, which we know were very important to Cleopatra. They were also her undoing. She died from a snake bite. And so then you have the two cobras, heads pointing out, and their bodies form, again, the band of the ring. This is sterling silver with 14 karat gold ova.
Angel Rainbow Monkey Cat, our dear Angel Pawnee, said, I never go without this ring. It makes me feel empowered and worthy of respect. That's because you are worthy of respect. You all are.
It is a queen ring. I mean, that's why we call it the queen ring. It was a queen who wore it. So how would it not make you feel that way? And every time I wear this ring, I rotate my rings a lot because I have a lot of rings. Every time I wear this ring, wherever I am, people will stop me. What is that? What is that? Where did you get that? So I'm glad you love it as much as I do. These are $179. I have 25 in the size 9. I have 25 in the size 10. And that's one of the reasons we called this sale the Queen's Jewels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I loved this theme.
Isn't it regal, Amanda? I'm with you, darling. I think it is a very regal ring. And I think you should feel like a queen. I really do. You know, for a long time, it's like my mission with Sage Goddess is empowerment. I think you should feel like a damn rock star in your life. I really think you should. And your jewelry and your adornment and your makeup and your flash tattoos and your clothing and everything is part of that. I believe that adornment is not something we do for other people, but something that we do for ourselves. That's why we've launched Sage Goddess Cosmetics, right? And we're bringing you a full cosmetic line piece by piece. Because, you know, I don't know about you, but every day I get up, I put my flash tattoos on, I wear my jewelry, I wear full makeup every day. And I don't do it for anybody else, and it doesn't even matter if I'm going out. I do it because it makes me feel regal. And I like to feel that way. Now, maybe that's me as a Leo. Loving all of that, but I like to feel sexy and regal and alive. I have more flash tattoos coming for you because I literally never go a day. When was the last time you saw me without flash tats? I went one day last week without them because I took a shower. I do these full body exfoliations twice a week, so I did my full exfoliation and I didn't put them back on. And people asked me if I was feeling okay. And it's like, just because I didn't have flash tats on. So I do have more flash. We're designing some new flash tattoo designs. Do you ever have any ideas of things you would like in flash tattoos? I would love to know about them. You know, like, oh, I wish I had, like, I want a snake armband in gold.
Ooh,
you know, like the kind of, it
nice.
looks like it's winding around your arm. Wouldn't that be sexy? I want a tattoo of a snake on my arm, but until I can do that, I kind of just want like a gold flash tat. Sex it up, honey.
I did not realize that we had more than one of these. Like,
We have 3.
Right, okay. I don't blame you. This is fucking incredible.
It's one of the rarest rings ever in the history of Sage Goddess.
I was going on and on about it during my live because I accidentally almost stole it. Because I had it on while I was live with you guys earlier, and then I left your office still with it on my finger, and I got back to my desk and I was working and stuff, and I realized I still was holding it.
Do you know why we have 3?
Why?
Because I'm making you keep one.
No, because you're keeping one.
No,
Athena.
I have one. I have the original.
You can't give this to me.
Mm-hmm. Look at it, Alexis. Is it not you?
It's beautiful, the colors.
I do this to her all the time.
I know.
And I always do it to her on the spot.
Oh, thank you, Athena.
She works so hard, you guys. I know you know that.
Love it. And look how pretty it looks with my...
Look at her nail polish.
David,
it's not your first rum ring, is it? No.
No, I have the Epidote.
That's
one
right. That's
as
right.
well.
That's right.
Oh, thank you. It's gorgeous.
Doesn't she need to have that? Seriously,
the
this
colors
woman,
are perfect.
She's irreplaceable in my life. And she works so hard. No, she really does. I mean, I can't always reward my team the way I want to. If I could, I would do so much more than I even do. But I really do like to treat them. And I had a feeling, and then when you said how much you loved it, I'm like, sold, done.
Thank you.
So we have 3, not 4.
I totally thought you were keeping it for yourself because you were like, oh, we have 3. And I was going to be like, I even thought, I was like, I do not blame you. Oh, thank you, Athena. It's absolutely stunning. It really, really is. And just look at the craftsmanship on this, guys. So we do still have 3 available for you guys to buy, too.
Oh, you actually took it off.
Well, because I want to show them the side here. Look at how cool this is, guys. I didn't even notice this earlier.
I am, of all of the rings that Shram has ever designed, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. And I kind of love that you and I have one.
Me too.
Yeah. I think it's our only twin ring. Is it the only one we have in common?
Well, we have the Seed of Life from Tucson
that one,
now, too. But
I think this might be our only matchers.
I think this is our only same one, yeah.
Okay. This is under $600. Let me explain to you what this is. I think this is the coolest design. So cool. Yes, and it's adjustable. Holy shit. That is Imperial Topaz from Brazil. That is Emerald. And look at that. That is a Colombian Emerald. And then those are Myanmar rubies, both cut faceted, and then there's a star ruby in the middle.
It's insane.
Yeah. It is adjustable. It is adjustable. It is adjustable. This is one of the most beautiful rings in my whole life that I have ever seen. I love it. Lady Curious, like, my boss only gives us donuts. You know, honestly, though, I love donuts so much that if somebody here bought me donuts, sometimes they do, that's almost enough for me. I love jewelry, too, but a good donut can really flip my switch. You know what I mean? Okay, 1.5 inches, all in sterling silver. This is what Shram calls his Vajra design. Now, if you're familiar with East Asian mythology or any of the Southeast Asian sort of traditions around protection, this symbol of the Vajra, which, by the way, is very sexy, it's very feminine, right? Very hourglass. The Vajra represents the upper world, sort of the spiritual world, and the physical world. And where the two kind of meet in the middle, sort of the waist part, is earth or man. Wow. And it represents your balance between the above and the below. It's like as above, so below in the earth-based and pagan traditions, right?
Wow, that's really cool. I didn't know
so $599, 3 of you will have this ring, and then Alexis and I will have it, and we will be the 5.
Will be quintuplets?
We'll be the quintuplets.
Is that what it is when there's 5 of them?
The Vajra quintuplets.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It suits you, darling.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so glad you're happy.
Thank you. I absolutely love it.
She's the best.
It's really, really beautiful.
My favorite donut shop, it's really hard to choose a favorite. There's a very evil donut shop here in Torrance called Torrance Bakery.
Oh my gosh, I love Torrance Bakery.
I don't go there very often because I will tell you, to maintain my weight at my age, I can't eat sugar. As soon as I eat sugar, I gain weight. So I can't even look at sugar. But when I really want to blow my healthy way of being, they make maple bars, and then what they do is they stick some little magical thing in it, and they shoot like maple cream into it. So it's a maple bar, but then when you bite into it, it's got maple cream. I can't even speak when I'm eating it. Like, I don't want anybody to talk to me when I'm eating it. It is an absolute profound spiritual experience.
So you know the way to get to her is by shooting your maple cream.
Nope.
Torrance Bakery is good.
I don't need anyone to shoot their maple cream in me. I do like Sidecar. And you know what I really like about Sidecar? So Sidecar will have these, like, you can tell I'm a connoisseur, right? Sidecar will have these, like, monthly specials. And I do, like, they had a lemon basil donut at one point, I think. And that was incredible. I know. Sorry, Kristen Wagner. She's like, I'm fucking hungry as shit right now. Thank goodness dinner is cooking. Please don't eat badly on my account. And honestly, I haven't had sugar, any kind of sugar or alcohol or meat or spices or dairy. I've only had vegetables, fruit, a chicken breast, and water for a week. So you can imagine how I feel right now. I'm going to eat myself. I already have told Dave where I want to go to eat this weekend, where I want to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because I haven't had any food. So I have that to look forward to.
Out. That's so exciting. Where'd you choose?
On Friday, I want shrimp Alfredo from Avenue Italy.
Avenue Italy? I've never been.
Really? Oh, I have to take you. Let's go on a double date. You, me, and David and David.
Wouldn't
that be fun?
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
You would really love it. It's FMPV. It's beautiful. Food. And then Saturday, I wanted to take me on a date to Terranea in their lobby bar. I really like to go and sit and have like a charcuterie board. Ooh. And then Sunday, I want to go to the cafe at Nordstrom where I took the team on Friday.
That place is good. I was telling David about it too. I was like, we should go to the cafe in Nordstrom because that was really delicious. Good. He was like, what'd you order? I was like, I got a turkey club. He was like, you don't order turkey clubs, which I don't. I have a thing about ordering sandwiches in restaurants because I just...
That you do or you don't?
I don't really ever order sandwiches in sit-down restaurants just because I feel like I can make it myself. Yeah. But it just sounded really good, and it was really, really good.
And their fries were good.
And I was like turning my plate away from her because she was sitting right next to me. And the way they set it down, my sandwich was facing her, so I twisted my plate so that she could only see the crust, and I like put the salad towards her. I didn't even say I was doing it, but I was very intentional.
Everybody was being very polite about it. The thing is, when you're doing ayahuasca ceremony, you can get very, very sick. And so, like, I won't be eating anymore until tomorrow, and my ceremony's later, but you have to empty your whole system. So, but it's worth it. I mean, the journey is so incredibly beautiful. But, yeah, I'm Greek, and food is life. So, yes, I have already planned out my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday meals already. We have these. I'm so glad these are here. Okay.
Yes. Well, actually, before we move on to that completely, I did want to point out that we do still have... wait, what was it?
You're going to Terranea for your birthday? Yay, Jenny!
Oh, it was the size 10. So we still have the size 10 Cleopatra rings.
Okay.
We still have a handful of these left.
Size 10, they're $179. This is the Cleopatra ring with the quartz table and the lapis.
And we have, hold on.
So you can still comment sold, and the team will see you. Even though we've moved past it already, you can still say that.
Yeah, we have I think we have about 10 of these left, if you would like that. We also still have the 2 of the larger size star rubies. So in case any of you weren't here earlier, these are still available too. So
let's talk about the star rubies real quick. Okay. So these are the largest star rubies in our entire inventory. Shram mined and cut and brought these to us. when he was here from Tucson.
I feel like you can see the star. Something in the lighting changed.
Yeah, because the
can
sunlight
see it
is
even
now
better
coming
now.
through, so you can totally see it better. Isn't that amazing?
I told you guys it was gorgeous.
Yeah, the Cleopatra ring can totally be resized. So if you're like, oh, I'm not a 10, it can be sized up or down 3 sizes really easily. So if you're a 7, I would still get a 10. We don't have any more of the Cleopatra rings, and we're not remaking it again. So if you really wanted one, get one and have it sized. And you can use PayPal credit, Judith. You sure can. Or you can use Zip.
Yes.
They've changed their name, and it's like, I'm too old for that. Like, I can't keep up. You change your name, and I'm always going to call you, what was it? Zap. I don't know what it was before. I sound like such an old lady. Anyway, whatever it is, you can use that to spread your payments out.
Now Vanya is saying,
if you're a 5, Melissa, teeny town, I don't know. I don't know about sizing it down to a 5. Might be too much for size, yeah. So the largest, that's the second largest
This
that you have.
is the second largest.
That one is $999, 342 carats of star ruby.
And look at that star.
And it's a perfect star.
Yeah.
This would make the pendant of your dreams, the cuff of your dreams. You have to be a little imaginative when you see something like this. I think it's too much for a ring, even for me, because I like big jewelry. But even for me, that's kind of tipping the scale. But I would make an incredible cuff out of that. I would have it set. What I would do is take it to a jeweler and have them just make you a really simple gold bezel with just a bail. It means keep it super simple because you just want the focus to be on that star, and then wear it on a long, simple chain. Or have them do it in silver. They can make you a silver bezel if you prefer silver. Yes. It was called Quad Pay. Thank you, Lunette, for helping me with my memoria. I don't know what's happening to me. And then the large one is 500 carats of star ruby for $1,499. Like I said, I've been around the block a bunch of times, ate my first rodeo, and those are the biggest star rubies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and they're like, look at how thick
they were the biggest at the Tucson show. You would officially, if you bought this, own the biggest star ruby in Tucson. How does that feel? I know. Does Avenue Italy have gluten-free pasta? I don't think so. I think it's actually extra gluten.
I just got an email from Zip Kwanme. Like,
Zip,
just so you know, our name is Zip. All right, so now we can talk about copper. I just wanted you guys to know that was still there.
These copper hearts are so pretty. They are so pretty. So copper is important. We talk about stones all the time, but we don't talk about metals and metalloids enough. And metaphysically, metals have their own spiritual meanings, right? Silver is lunar, right? Feminine. Gold is solar, masculine. So you have divine masculine and feminine. It's why I wear both gold and silver, because it allows me to balance and integrate masculine and feminine energies in my jewelry choices, which I like to do. Copper is also an important metal metaphysically. What copper does is almost more important than what silver and gold do. Copper conducts energy. It helps energy move through the human body. And I will tell you, the root of disease, if you've read my book on chakras, I've written 3 books. They're all on Amazon. If you're new to me and new to Sage Goddess, a couple things to tell you. SageGoddess.com is our website. We have over 10,000 items. We're the largest metaphysical online retailer in the world. So you're going to find everything you need, metaphysically speaking, on that site. SageGoddess.com/programs is where you can learn about my online classes that I teach in crystal healing and spiritual development. I have written 3 best-selling books. I'm very proud. They're all on Amazon. Crystal Lore is a history book. The Ultimate Guide to Chakras has sold over 200,000 copies worldwide. It is the best-selling chakra book. And then the 3rd book is called the Book of Blessings, and that's all of my rituals and blessings organized by month. So that's just to give you an overview of like who we are and what we do. And then there's this sale every other week where we bring you kind of the smaller quantities, really special curated items. Now copper, and I'm referencing this because if you read my chakra book, you know that copper is really important if you have an energetic blockage in your system, which can impact your chakras and cause illness and disease. We don't work with copper enough, in my opinion. It's nice to have copper in your jewelry. What I work with copper like this for is actually to place under a client if you're having a crystal healing session. Also to use this to charge other items.
Ooh, yes.
You can sit your stones on this. You can sit your jewelry on this. It helps to move energy. But if you actually place this on the body, the places in the body where you have pain, people wear copper bracelets for this exact reason, right? If you place this on the body where you have pain, it helps to move the energy through those parts of the system. Copper is also helpful for increasing your metabolism. So if you find maybe as you're aging that your metabolism is decreasing, you can work with copper to increase your base metabolic rate. So these are cute little hearts. They're not that small. I don't know why I'm calling them cute little hearts. The big ones are 8 to 8.5 inches, and the smaller ones are 4.5 to 5 inches. You need this on your altar. Now, what you could do, I have one of these at home, and do you know what I did? Put a nail
That's what I was gonna say.
through there and hang it on your wall.
Yeah,
I have one of these hanging in my bathroom. Because how much time do you spend in your bathroom every day? And I enjoy it every single day of my life. And you just put a hammer or a nail right through there. And then what I did is I painted the head of the nail purple, so you can't even see the nail in mine.
Oh, that's smart.
Because when I hung it, it was silver, and all I could see was the nail, and it was driving me crazy. So I just painted the head of the nail purple. And it looks so beautiful.
They're really, really pretty.
So it can be art, which is how I choose to work with my native silver. This is called native silver. Or you can work with it as a charging plate. The 8 to 8.5 inch, I have 6 of these. These are $157. And the 4.5 to 5 inches, I have 20 of those. And that is $104.
They're so cute.
They look like Valentine's.
They do.
Will you be my Valentine?
Yeah, I'll be your Valentine. Aww.
Such goofballs, man. But if we didn't laugh, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it fun. Isn't that sweet? I knew you would love these. Everybody loves copper. It's beautiful. And these are heavy, but they're not too heavy, you know what I mean? Like it's very, I only used one little tiny nail to get it to attach to the wall. I undersold the large size because I want to send this to Vanya.
Aww.
I'm gonna embarrass Vanya for a minute. My mom passed away in August, and Vanya was a real source of support. She's been a source of support for many things, but she was a real source of support through that process. And she recently sent me the most incredible book of all of these pictures and images and parts of my poems and some of my Facebook posts that I made about my mom. Honestly, I couldn't get through the book without crying. So I opened it the first day. Alexis was here, and I was like, I can't do this right now. Because I can't sit here and cry and like, it was like sloppy crying.
I told her, I was like, this kid, like, I was asked to deliver this to you by Vanya. I think maybe you should open it when you get home. And she's like, I feel like I should open it now. I was like, would you like me to sit with you? And then
I was like, yes, please.
After like 1 minute, she was like,
and we're done. So my hope, Vanya, you can use this however you want, my love. But if you do choose to hang it on the wall, I hope every time you look at it that you think of my heart and how much my heart loves your heart. Because you have just been so good to me for such a long time, and I appreciate you on every level. So cheers and happy birthday with all my love and so much gratitude, because that book that you made me 2 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, is one of the great treasures of my life. So thank you, darling.
It looks like something Vanya would paint too.
It does. Vanya's an artist. She's a visual artist, and she works in mixed media. And so it's like, when you look at this, doesn't it totally scream Vanya to you?
It does, yeah. Oh, we love you, Vanya.
I get to cheers you again. It's such a boring cheers, my water.
Hydration. It's not boring to a Pisces.
That's true. Look, we've gone through 2 cans together tonight, I think. But it's good. I'm supposed to be drinking as much as I can. Okay. I may have to pee at some point, but biology is what it is, darling.
What should I do next? Oh, I was going to do the gua sha tools.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so now I get to talk to you about skincare. Hey, you want to talk about skincare? I'm real passionate about it. Aw, Kaz, she's like, I'm not crying, you're crying. Laura wants to know if the blue rose quartz sphere, the big one, is still available. Holla, Team SG. I don't know. I didn't see anybody else claim it, but I could have missed something too. Are you drinking JD for me? Thank you, darling. I do love my Jack Daniels. I'll be back at it in about 2 weeks. I can't drink any alcohol for a week, usually after ayahuasca. It's interesting. Ayahuasca like turns you off to anything that isn't healthy for you. I can't eat red meat. I can't drink alcohol. But then a week later, I'm legit having a steak and some Jack Daniels. I will be back on my bullshit.
All of
within
the
7
rose
days.
quartz spheres have been claimed. So
Okay, all the rose quartz spheres are gone.
the only things
Thank you,
that
Laura.
we still have, I believe, are the 2-star rubies.
Okay. 2-star rubies remain. That's the only thing we have left right now from previous. Okay. Okay. Now I want to talk to you about skincare. I am very passionate about skincare because I'm passionate about aging well. I am religious with my skincare. Anybody who travels with me would tell you that I have a morning routine and a night routine, and I never, fail at it. And as you age, you have to work with certain acids, hyaluronic acid, glycolic acid, to avoid the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, or to minimize fine lines and wrinkles. Those acids can actually reverse aging if you already have fine lines and wrinkles. One of the tools that I was introduced to when, actually in the last year, my friend Yasmina taught me about gua sha. And I had seen these things, but to be honest with you, keeping it real, I didn't believe it. I thought it was a gimmick. I really did. I saw these things and I'm like, this looks like a gimmick to me. This looks like somebody who's like, and I am going to teach a tutorial, by the way. After ayahuasca, I'll be making the tutorial video on how to use these. And so Yasmina was like, this is not a gimmick, right? This is legitimately how you work your serum into your skin. So what you do, these tonight, you're getting a set of gua sha tools, the set of 4. These are custom for Sage Goddess. So I have my own gua sha tools now, which is really exciting because I use them every day. I only use them at night. And now I make my own facial serums. Now, I don't make acid-based serums. Those I do have great recommendations for you, though. I use Monastery Made for my glycolic and my hyaluronic serums, and I alternate those every other day. So if you want to know my whole routine, you have to go get XX serum and aloe serum from Monastery Made. The owner of that company is Greek, and her name is Athena. But it's actually the best glycolic and hyaluronic serum that I've ever tried. My mom was a skincare expert. She was an esthetician, and she taught me about skincare, and she made sure I was taking care of my skin from the time I was very young. Bella Blue is a different creature. Bella Blue I discovered because my daughter has a little rosacea, and a lot of my friends and clients have rosacea. Marula oil, which is and this is naturally blue, by the way, which is why it's called Bella Blue. It's got blue essential oils in it, blue tansy, blue chamomile, which are very calming and soothing to the skin. But marula oil is one of the most important and powerful hydrating oils you can work with. It comes from Africa, and if you have very dry skin, this is going to transform your skin. What you want to do is take if you have sensitive skin or any rosacea, and I even have a client who has cystic acne, who said her cystic acne is responding to this. Everybody loves it. You can see people in the feed have already bought it because you can find this on sagegoddess.com on its own. You're actually saving on Bella Blue if you buy the set tonight. We took a little bit off the price of Bella Blue. Okay, so what you do is you want to take a little bit of your serum in your hands, rub it together, and then apply it to your cheeks and also to your neck. Women show their signs of aging first right here. Right, so you want to keep this nice and smooth. The secret to keeping this smooth is moving the serum up. You always want to move up on your face. Up, up, up. You don't want to pull things down. Gravity's pulling it down. You need to pull it up, okay? So what you do is you apply your serum. Now there are different tools. The little spoon cutie is where you go like this. And I do 25 times at night up my neck. I put my serum, and then I do 25 times with the spoon. And bring it up here, too. You don't want to get weird stuff up here. You know what I'm talking about. And men need this, too, by the way. Men's skin gets funky. Then this one is for your butt. This thing will scrape any cellulite off of your behind. I don't have cellulite because I dry brush, and I use this thing up my backside every single night. So you put your Bella Blue or I put my anti-aging serums on my back of my thighs and on my booty, and you start at your knee and you go up. Again, I do 12 times on each side. Up, 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 up. You can also do the backs of the arms. You know how we get funky on the arms, right? I'm watching myself in the camera and not doing this right. You want to do it right here because women, we get funky right here, right? So you want to put your serum there and pull it in. You can use this one on your neck too if you want, if you only want to travel with one size. This one is for the eye area. So you're going to put your eye serum on, and then I'm watching myself again, don't do that. Like this, okay? Scrape, scrape, scrape. The flat side up your cheek, up, 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 and up, up, up. And then this one you can use on your forehead. Again, you want to pull up, 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 up. You can also use this one on your neck if you like this better. Some people like the spoon one on their neck. This gives you greater surface area coverage. This is going to help you fix your turkey neck. If you're not in your 40s, 50s, 60s, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but start now. You're probably like, what do you mean turkey neck? Right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're young and you're lucky. I am obsessed with skincare because I don't want to have any work done. I've never had plastic surgery or anything like that. I'm against it. I do Botox 3 times a year, but a minimum dose. And other than that, I don't have any work done, and I don't want to have any work done. So what I do is I try to take care of my skin along the way so I don't have to go for plastic surgery. And if you have like bags under your eyes, this in the morning, what I do is put it in the refrigerator and then just lay it. It will literally reduce the puffiness under your eyes. Does anybody have puffy under your eyes? You will not believe how good it feels, you guys. Or you can lay the whole thing under your eye. If you're using tea bags and the old dumb kind of, wives' tale things that don't really work, I'm just telling you, I'm going to solve all your problems. Stay out of the sun, 50 SPF all over my body every day. I never go out of the house without 50 SPF. Any dermatologist is going to tell you to do that. I use mineral powder that also has SPF. That's what I use to touch up my makeup throughout the day. I wear full makeup every day with SPF to protect my face. Ta-da! Look, I'm going to make you pretty. Mm-hmm. So what you're doing is you're getting the set of 4 of your gua sha tools in bloodstone, and then sunscreen is important, but I will tell you, actually, anti-aging, the glycolic and hyaluronic acids are the most important. If you look at what celebrities do for their skin, it's alternating days, glycolic, hyaluronic. But marula is going to be your best moisturizing agent. You use your serums first, then your glycolic, hyaluronic, and then you use your moisturizing serum afterward, and then you put your SPF on last. So this set of tools, do you know where this is in the lineup, Alexis?
Yeah, it's number 3.
Oh, okay. It's right up there at the top. I didn't see it. We have 50 of the sets. Okay? Yeah, put your eye cream in the refrigerator too. We have 50 of the sets. You get the 4 gua sha tools and Bella Blue, which is normally $44 on our website. You get the whole thing for $99. These are the last 50 sets of Bloodstone gua sha that I have. So let's suck up your legs and your butt. Let's suck up your neck. Let's depuff your eyes. Let's get rid of all these fine lines here. Do you ever get sleep lines? Look at me watching myself again. All your sleep lines are going to go away. And then call me in the morning. I am obsessed. And I'll tell you, so here's a funny thing. Dave was like, just being like completely candid with you, Dave's like, I don't believe this stuff. I think this is complete BS. When I showed it to him, he's like, pfft. And I said, okay, I'm going to gua sha your arm. Because it hurts. I mean, and it turns red. So I put some serum on his arm and I gua sha'd his arm. His arm was all red. I mean, it's basically like moving the fascia, right? And afterward, he was like, I really feel that. I was like, dude, it's legit. So congratulations. I'm going to suck up your butt. It sounds terrible. Well, I mean, I didn't say suck your butt. I said suck up your butt.
I didn't say suck your butt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kelsey, you made my night. She said Bella Blue is her #1 skincare item right now.
Bella Blue is so good.
I am obsessed with Bella Blue. I've already gone through my first bottle. I use it every single night before I go to bed. And I'm telling you, I had some fine lines on my cheeks. I don't have a lot of wrinkles. I mean, part of it is the small amount of Botox that I do. my mentor, who is a very sexy woman in her late 60s, and she's my beauty mentor, and she's never had plastic surgery. She told me because she's been my mentor for 20 years. She told me, do a very small amount of Botox. I'm not telling you to do it, but she told me, because if it doesn't move, it can't wrinkle. And I think that's why I really don't have any eye wrinkles. Anyway, enjoy. You're going to love it so much. Yeah, and men need marula too. And if you have a loved one in your life with rosacea and cystic acne, I know where you are. You probably have tried every single product under the sun. I would just encourage you to read about marula, M-A-R-U-L-A. You can read about it. You can find just plain marula oil online. But I added the essential oils to kind of turbocharge it, because they really do. They're very calming. You're going to love the gua sha. So what I do is I keep one of those gua sha tools in my travel bag, the one that I feel is most universal. Because when I'm traveling, if I don't have my tool, I freak out. In a pinch, I will use my fingers to try to replicate it, but it's not the same. But Dave would tell you, I'm there at night going up my butt, on my arms. Okay, next.
Alright, so
how do you transit? What's your segue from that?
Well, if we're talking about up the butt.
She did it. And this is why we're friends. No, you know what, Alexis? You can't unsee that. You can't unspeak that. You have spoken that into the space, Alexis.
We have a lot still to show you,
We
so
do.
I hope you guys are excited to keep on going.
They want to talk about Herkimers too.
Okay, so
This is so fun tonight.
yeah, this is really
Okay.
We have
And
such
we're not even
good
having
stuff.
alcohol. I know. It's just because
know.
we're in a good place.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's
Are these
some-
the Smoky Citrine spheres?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'd like to talk about, we can talk about the Herkimer diamond earrings as well. I have
Okay.
those there. But I'd like to, I'm
She
really
had to,
excited about these Smoky Citrine. We still have to talk about sapphire hearts, moldavite.
And we have moldavite.
And
Moldavita.
we have Merlinite as
And we have
well.
Merlinite generators. Okay.
So let's do these.
Okay, this is called a lightning round, which never
Yes.
becomes actually a lightning round because I can't shut up, but I'm going to do my best.
And then after we get through this little pile of stuff, we'll do the Herkimers next.
Okay.
After these
Okay.
5 things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, which one should we do first?
Smoky Citrine.
Smoky Citrine series.
Can Team SG handle that? We just did a big quantity thing, so I didn't know.
These don't actually have huge quantities.
It's not too bad. You guys okay, Team SG?
Yeah, I think they should be okay because we just
We
did.
have to look out for their team because sometimes when we do 2 big quantity items back to back, it's they're trying to keep track of everything.
Yeah, you know
and
what? That's a good idea. Let's actually.
We are freaks,
do,
Allison. I don't even try to hide it.
Let's do.
What's the point?
Let's see. Let's do the Merlinite.
Okay, Merlinite.
Because that won't take as many people. It's
Merlinite is actually a trade name. I try not to use it too much because somebody named it
Indigo
that,
gabbro?
So it's technically I prefer to call it Indigo gabbro
Okay,
just because some.
okay.
I mean, but you guys know it as Merlinite, so we say it. I mean, we've never gotten in trouble for it, but I try to be respectful
Yeah.
in the industry. So and the other reason I don't like to call it Merlinite is there actually is another dendritic stone that they
dendritic
call
agate.
mystic Merlinite. So it
Yeah.
gets kind of confusing.
Personally, I mean, I called it Merlinite because that's what I'm used to calling it. But
Yeah.
I like calling things by their more scientific sort of names.
Yeah, me too.
Because I like to know exactly what something
I think that's
is.
very smart.
And so this is Indigo gabbro.
Now, what's interesting about Indigo gabbro is that it has isurine in the matrix, so it is extremely protective of your aura and your boundaries. This is called the Wizard Stone. It's associated with Merlin, who, from Arthurian legends, is the ultimate wizard, right? I have so many friends in Glastonbury, England, Daisy Foss and Paul and Louis, who are so connected to those Arthurian legends, and I find them fascinating. It's fun to share those stories with your children and pass those down. And so if you identify with Merlin, with magic, I believe magic is real. And so I love looking at parts and places in history. That's why I wrote my thesis on Macbeth. I just love the idea that magic is real. And Merlin energy is something that people associate with this stone. So the isurine is the black. That's what's protecting your auric field. These are 8 to 9 inches. I have 55 of these. They're under $100. It's rare to find a 9-inch generator for under $100. And I know I keep talking about the size.
inches.
Is Morgan here? Nobody's talking about size tonight, which is great. I'm trying to behave myself, but usually Morgan is here talking about Henry Cavill, and I'm still recovering from the Tudors. So I joined Morgan in his appreciation of Henry Cavill. In any case, so if you're looking for magic, for grounding, what's interesting about this stone is it activates both the root chakra and the third eye. So it protects your intuition.
Ooh, I love that.
You know, and some people are worried about psychic visions, like, I'm going to see something that scares me. It's why most people don't do ayahuasca, because you do see things that scare you, right? But it's like there are stones that are protective of your inner vision, right? Your ability to see and your ability to interpret your visions, right? Morgan was here earlier. He's in Australia, so the time zones get weird. In any case, I have 55 of these. They are $94 a piece. If you don't have Merlinite or Indigo, look at me. If you don't have Indigo gabbro in your collection, it's an important one. It comes from Madagascar. It's actually the only place it comes from. And thank you, Cindy, for drinking for me, by the way.
I know, she said being pervy and drinking for
Thank
Athena. You. There is a heart on the bottom. I noticed that too.
It's got a heart on.
These are really cool, guys. I really like it.
They are really cool. It is one of my favorite stones of magic. This and Numite, for me, are like the big magic stones. These are the ones that really hold that essence and that vibration of ancient magic. You know what I mean? The magic of those legends that we continue to share and to transmit and to talk about today, because the legends are still relevant. And a lot of us still believe in magic. So yeah, so if you're a reader, an intuitive, this is a great one to have right where you do your readings, because again, it's going to protect your auric field. Isurine is one of the most protective stones of your aura. It really does not allow the transmission of negative energy in your field. Yeah. Beat you to it, Megan. I did. You can count on me for the naughty. Yeah, well, listen, Cindy. I will, you notice I'm drinking from my typical whiskey. What do they call these? Low balls? Whatever they call them.
Oh, yeah, the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay,
Makes me feel like it's fancy, even if it's not.
You know what? Let's do
It isn't lime Perrier. I really do like the lime better.
Lime is good.
Yeah. I have a Kiefer lime tree at my house, so I usually have fresh limes.
What is this?
Congratulations if you're getting Indigo gabbro tonight. It has a skull in it too. Yeah, I love that. Do we have any more of the gua sha? I think those might be all sold
I believe they all sold, but I
Yeah.
will double check.
Yeah.
But there are still, I believe, I'm not, I may be wrong, but I think we have the gua sha tools on our website as well.
Not in the Bloodstone, I don't think.
Right. Yeah.
Did you guys know about that? There was a huge run on Bloodstone during COVID. I honestly was blown away. I shared this with some of you. You know, when COVID struck, it because we work globally with miners and exporters from all over the world, and it's just, you know, you think of Bloodstone, which is a form of jasper, as just being relatively common and universally accessible, primarily in India now. And, you know, we've been told, like, that really Bloodstone is very difficult to get. Doesn't mean it'll be that way forever. Everything's reopening and things are slowly getting back to normal. Okay.
We're going to do the
Herkimer
diamond pendants next, and then we'll switch back over to our little...
Let's get you a diamond pendant.
This is so pretty.
Is this on my shitty sheet?
It's line number 20.
Oh.
It's not the shitty sheet.
It's not the shitty sheet? I should be going. I usually do this to kind of help myself. We do have a lot still to get to.
Oh, yeah, I do it too.
Okay. So, Herkimer diamonds. We have 11 of these. Herkimer diamonds come from New York, and they're considered to be the highest vibrational form of quartz on the planet. You'll find little points like this also in Pakistan, but they're slightly different, and they have a little oil inside, which actually fluoresces under blue light. It's kind of cool. But the Herkimer diamonds are rarer. They are larger. You usually don't see the little, what they call pacamers, because they're from Pakistan. You usually don't see the little pacamers or pacamers in this size. They don't crystallize at this particular at this size or larger. These are 1.25 inches. These are legit from New York. What's cool about Herkimer diamonds is they're naturally double terminated, and the reason...
They're also from New York. That's kind of cool.
And you know what else is from New
And
York?
you know what else good is good that's from New York? Everything. Everything.
No face stuff. No face stuff.
Bodie's not from New York.
You know what? He's a New Yorker at heart. How's it going, you guys? How you doing?
Say hi. Look.
Hi, everybody.
You didn't say hi, everybody.
I said hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Bye,
It was nice of
everybody.
you to come and visit. Are you eating ice cream?
Pretty much. It should be. It's yogurt.
Is it
It's
really?
one of those like sweet
It looked like you had
yogurts.
toppings or something.
I did. I put some oats on it or whatever, and you told me to try the vanilla. I haven't tried it yet, so
It's yummy, right? Doesn't-
I'm going to try it in a minute.
Oh.
Oh, he hasn't actually tasted it
Yeah,
yet.
I just spilled tea all over my keyboard, so I figured I should take a break.
Aw, that sucks.
Good luck.
Bye.
Good luck to you too.
Yeah, David's from upstate New York. Not that far from Herkimer. We met at USC. That's a long story. He was an undergraduate student and I was a graduate student. That was kind of naughty. Anyway, so lots of good things come from upstate New York. You do. Denise lives near Herkimer. So these are 1.25 inches. What I was saying earlier is that the reason double terminated is so special when it comes to quartz is that it sends and receives energy automatically. Isn't that cool? So these are like little transmitters of energy. They send energy, they receive energy. I love that. Look at all the upstate girls. I got to meet so many of you when we were at the Springfield show in Springfield, Massachusetts on my birthday a couple years ago. A lot of my New York girls came. A lot of my Connecticut girls came. Who else came? That whole northeastern region came. It was so nice to meet. A lot of my New Jersey girls came. You guys made long treks too. Anyway.
Lightning round.
I know. I'm not really doing lightning
We have
round.
so much to get
I know.
there.
Okay. $39. I have 11. Ready, go.
I've been holding this for so long.
No, I can't have ice cream. Friday. Gonna eat all the things on Friday. Friday. I'm gonna drink all the things on Friday. Actually, I probably won't drink again until next week. But then I will.
Ooh, look at that. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. These citrine spheres are really, really beautiful, you guys. Look at the quality.
Hold on just a second. Zoe's texting me and telling me she's hungry and she needs to order food, so I'm going to tell Dave to order her dinner.
Oh,
Poor girl. Her brother has DoorDash too, but he is at baseball right now.
oh, and she doesn't have the access.
Did you
to
like
the
my
DoorDash.
I'm going to eat on Friday song? I'm going to eat on Friday song. Yeah.
Friday. I'm
So cheers,
very
everybody.
excited for you. I really am very excited for you to get to eat.
Oh, I thought you meant for my journey.
Well, and for the journey, of course. But we were talking about you eating.
I'm so excited to eat again. It's not even funny. Okay.
Wow, that's glowing. Like, this isn't even on a light stand. This is on a
Aw.
light stand, and this is glowing almost as much, even without it.
Kimberly Wilson, early birthday cheers. Her birthday's in 2
happy
days.
birthday.
Kaz is asking us to give her a shout.
Kimberly
Cheers, darling. We love you, Kimberly. Okay. Congrats on the Herkimer, by the way. It's very hard to find Herkimer jewelry. So that actually is something special. You don't see it set in sterling silver very often, so cheers to that. You should wear that every day. I wear quartz every single day to keep my vibe high. Now these are gorgeous, you guys. They have that whiskey color that you want in your smoky citrine, right? So these are Brazilian, and you know my opinion on Brazilian smoky citrine. I think it is the best. Of all the places we can get smoky citrine. Congo citrine, really, you don't find it in spheres like this. Oh, here it is. I have 13 of each size, and the prices are really good because even the largest is under 200, and the largest is 2.5 to 3. I think this is the lowest price we've had on smoky citrine in a while, guys. So what is smoky citrine all about? So smoky quartz and citrine grow together. So where you find smoky citrine is on the margin between those growth points, right? Smoky quartz, again, root chakra, transmutation, clearing energy. Citrine's solar plexus energy, empowerment, strength, and also prosperity. Citrine is the #1 stone for attracting wealth and abundance into your life. So the small size is 1.5 to 2 inches. Those are $99. And that's the size I'm like,
I got
that's not the
distracted
one.
by how pretty
Look
they
at the
are.
rainbows on that.
That's so pretty.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, this one's.
They are gorgeous. The 2 to 2.5, $159. The quality is gorgeous. You guys.
Oh, there's so many seagulls flying around outside.
There are seagulls flying around. This time of night, they swirl in the parking lot. It's actually really pretty.
I don't know what the seagulls are doing over here, but because
they're attracted.
We're about
to
20 minutes away from the beach.
Yeah,
but they're like
Carson
us.
seagulls. The 2.5 to 3 inch, I have 13, and it's $209. And that's it, baby. I'm sorry, no, $199. Did I say $199? $199.
Yeah, which one?
I changed the price because it had $209, and I'm trying to change it to $199.
Oh, and that's the largest size.
Yeah, $99,
okay.
$159, $199. Yeah. Cheers! Congratulations, Team SG. I changed the price to $199 because I wanted to.
Look at that rainbow in there.
That one is. I mean, they're all. Did you see that each one has rainbows? All three of these have rainbows.
Oh, they're so pretty.
And some cool features too. There's a feature in there, kind of wispies that are called Davic temples, which is actually trapped air. I've been teaching you about this recently too. But when you see these like looks like little angel wings or like little wisps through the sphere, that's called a Davic temple, and it's not terribly rare. You see it relatively commonly, but what's interesting about it is air gets trapped in the stone as it grows. And so it creates these little like little lines or little fans through. If you look through the quartz that you have in your collection, you probably have Davic temples in there somewhere. Oh, no way. Hillary says the seagulls were hanging out at the parking lot at Alpine Village, which is across the street from... So Sage Goddess moved. We bought this building, and we closed escrow like a month before the COVID shutdown, which was really scary because we had to do a lot of construction on this building. And we're done, and we're moved in. But so we're right across. If you know where Alpine Village is, we're catty corner from Alpine Village, if you ever are in the area. Okay, we're not open to the public, but if you want to know where we are, that's where we are.
Do you want to know where we are? Would you like to talk about moldavite or star sapphire next?
Gosh, either one, Alexis.
Okay,
Can't go wrong.
Let's do star.
Do you want to do the Herkimer earrings while we're on Herkimers? Makes it a little bit easier because then we've already talked about the metaphysical of it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I want to talk about cinnabrite ones because I'm working on manifestation right now, and I know a lot of you are too, and so that's an important one tonight too.
Yes, those are coming up as well.
So we talked about Herkimer diamonds from Herkimer, New York, double terminated, right? So if you got the pendant, now we're going to get you the earrings. I have 10 pairs of the earrings. They're $44. Look how fast that was.
I'm very proud of you.
Well, the only reason I'm being fast like that is because I already talked about it. We should show them the Tron piece too, because they may have to think about that.
Actually, let's do that next. Okay, well, there's your earrings.
Ready to go. Team SG doesn't know what to do. They're like, wait a minute. She didn't sit there and talk for an hour about it.
More things.
See, Team SG?
I was surprised too. I was like,
I can be focused. It's like my attention deficit disorder just shut off there for a minute, and I was back in action.
Okay,
Congratulations.
I'm gonna attempt this.
Do you want to have Dave bring it over?
I'm gonna see if I can get it, and if I have a problem, then yes.
We have to get to those Lemurian clusters too. They're so fucking beautiful.
But we're gonna do sapphire and mold.
Let me make sure that Zoe got food. Hold on. Yeah, she did get food. Cheers.
Oh yeah, I can use this. I just need to get this stuff out of the way. I remember that time that I was trying to show the, was it the aquamarine head, and the stand was really, really sticky?
Yeah.
I keep on, now every time we have an SGTV, like, a review, I always tell them, like, please make sure that the stand isn't sticky. And Dave always makes fun of me, and I was like, it was a real problem. Alright, it's a little bit washed out. Let me, see about these lights. Maybe if we turn this one off for a second. Does that help?
It's the light from the... No, I would turn it back on. It's not helping. Let me see if I point the flashlight at it. No, it's going to make it worse.
I think maybe if I move it, I might just have to hold it and move it farther away.
Okay, let me tell you what you're looking at here. This is, good gravy is right.
Oh yeah, it's just well, you guys can kind of see the profile of the carving right here.
Yeah, so this is a Schramm carving. He mined this stone. This stone comes from the region where Schramm lives. Do you know where this one is on the...
Yes. Hold on. It might be the shitty sheet.
It's the shitty sheet, yeah. Okay. It's not a shitty sheet in any sense that it just isn't stapled to my other sheet, so I called it the shitty sheet. Yeah, so this is a zebra jasper abstract goddess. You almost had it, Alexis.
Yeah, I have to move it this way.
Okay, holy shit, don't hurt yourself. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, look.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
Okay, so do you see... So this is her eyes, her nose, and her mouth. Do you see? It's very abstract. But he carved this by hand. And you can see this is smoky quartz here, and then this is all peach moonstone. So it's a peach moonstone matrix. Sometimes you'll see this stone referred to as labradorite. And I don't exactly know why, except that you can kind of see how the pattern of the lines of the smoky quartz in the matrix look like a zebra. But what Schramm does, the reason that... I'm going to sit down behind you so I can see you. The reason Schramm does these... this is a mother goddess, what they call a mata goddess in the Hindu tradition, okay? And Schramm is an abstract artist. I mean, he loves to carve into stone. He loves to paint, right? And so he does these sort of abstract goddesses. What he basically does is channels goddess energy and then lets the energy of the goddess move through his hands. This is a museum piece. I mean, the reality is you just don't see stuff like this outside of museums. This piece is 24 inches tall. It is polished on the back. I'm not going to try to lift this or turn this around to show you that. You're just going to have to take my word for it.
Show it.
No, Alexis, it's okay. It's completely polished on the back. And then the stand is an additional, it's 24 inches with the stand, 16.5 inches for the stone alone. And yes, she ships for free. You're free, darling. Isn't it gorgeous? You want to sleep with it? If you can get this into your bed and not injure yourself, props to you. She is $1,999. And truly, I mean, a work of art. It's amazing to hold something like this, even just for me to touch it. You can feel the energy of it. We will every so often have one of Schramm's abstract pieces for you, and I think they are magnificent. I really do. So congratulations in advance to whoever takes this incredible piece home. She's going to speak for me and do the rest of the show for you.
I'm going to take this. You're going to take these star sapphires.
Okay, I'm going to talk about sapphire.
I'm going to talk about multiple.
I'm so excited to talk about sapphire.
Goodbye.
Bye, abstract goddess. Okay. Now, well, bear with me for a second while I find my sapphires and my saw.
That is line number 35.
Okay. Oh, here we are. Okay. I have 27 star sapphire hearts. These are, I would say this is 2.5 inches, but we're saying 2 inches. So reliably 2 inches, but some of them could be a little bit bigger. In just a second, Alexis will show you this close up.
Yes.
So we talked about corundum earlier, right? That if it's red, it's ruby. If it's blue, it's sapphire. But it's all a member of the same gem and mineral family. The blue corundum, the sapphire, is for your third eye. It's for wisdom, intuition, right? Connecting with your inner knowing. And star sapphire is one of my top stones. I mean, I would venture to say really truly that star sapphire is my favorite stone.
Oh, really? Of all time?
I think of all time. I
mean,
I
love sapphire.
I wear it on both hands because I like to send and receive wisdom. As the goddess of wisdom that I'm named after, I feel like wisdom is part of my my gift that I bring to the world. As a teacher, you know, as a guide, as a leader in our company. Isn't that beautiful? Total Virgo stone, right? If you're lucky enough to be born in September, this is your birthstone. And I love the heart shape too. These were hand carved by Schramm. So we have 27 of these. They're 2 inches in size, $129, which is really good price for a hand carved star sapphire heart. Aren't they beautiful? And you could have this one set too.
Oh, that would be so lovely.
Can you imagine? That would make a beautiful pendant. Why not? It's your little wisdom heart. You could wear it up high. I would wear it low and long, I think. Or, again, Wonder Woman cuff. I have small wrists. I have a little teeny, like 6-inch wrist, but so it might be. But if you have a little bit of a larger wrist, you can carry that on a cuff. And again, Nicole could bezel set that for you on some blue leather, and that would be a stunning piece of jewelry. Or you could just hold it as a palm stone. Put it over your third eye before you, or while you meditate, as a channeling stone. Congratulations. Yep, we had 27 of those. So hopefully if you want one. Yeah, the price is really good. Or wire wrap it. We can wire wrap it for you at Sage Goddess. We have a professional wire wrapper on our staff. She's so talented, and we have a little add-on listing at checkout on sagegoddess.com. So if you have a stone that you buy from us, even during the gem sales, we will wire wrap it, and then we can add that to your invoice. I'm going to put my lip gloss on because I've been talking a lot. I'm drinking a lot of water out of my cup. All my lip gloss is right there. Anyway, congratulations. Yeah.
Before we move on to Moldavite, I wanted to let you guys know that we do still have some of the Indigo Gabbro generators left over.
Okay.
So we've got about 20 of these. They're $94. 9 inches. That's only about $10 an inch.
$10 an inch, everybody.
So
where else could you get something? I'm not even going to do it. It's naughty. Look at me. I'm about well behaved.
They want the naughty though.
The wire wrapping is sold out right now.
Oh, is it?
Really? Hey, Team SG, can you bubble that up to...
I'm just going to ping Brooklyn and ask her to put some.
Yeah, to
that
Brooklyn.
would be Brooklyn.
Yeah,
right?
Brooklyn can put that back in stock for us real quick. Yeah, thank you for letting us know, by the way. That's very helpful. Very helpful. Is there more jewelry today? Yes, Andrea Rodriguez, there is. There's some rings and a bracelet and 2 more bracelets.
Yeah, we've got fun stuff.
That's why I'm going to be a little bit quiet now.
We have to move.
We have a Moldavite and Herkimer cuff, actually. Want to do that real quick?
Sure.
And then we'll talk about Moldavite on its own. The Henry Cavill special, right? I was going to go there, Cindy Dotson, and I just stopped it before it started. Okay, Moldavite cuff. This is, look at this, you guys. So you see the Moldavite right there. Then there's little tiny sterling silver hearts off to the left. And to the right, there's your Herkimer diamond. This is an incredible value because, as you know, the price of Moldavite has shot through the roof. Moldavite comes from the Moldau Valley in Czechoslovakia. And it's the result of a meteoric collision in that valley that was about 21 million years ago. So what happens when a meteor strikes the Earth, and it struck the Earth in different regions, right? We have Columbianite, which is from Bogota. And then we have Moldavite from the Moldau Valley. We have Libyan gold, which comes from the sub-Saharan desert just to the west of Egypt on the African continent. And they're all different. The Columbianite is brown, the Moldavite is green, and the Libyan gold is gold because the minerals in the earth, wherever that meteor strikes, actually determines the color of the tektite. So what a tektite is when a meteor strikes the earth and it releases from the earth, it pulls some of the earth's crust with it. And as it retreats into space and cools in the outer atmosphere, it then that material lands back on the earth as this glass. It's basically a fusion of the because it melts the earth, right? So it basically turns it into glass. So it's a fusion of the meteoric material with the glass that's formed when it's part of the earth's crust melts. So it's an alchemical material basically, but it also has extraterrestrial material from the meteorite itself. It has become so rare. It blew up on TikTok last summer, and honestly, that's what created this run on Moldavite. I was really lucky to get some Moldavite in Tucson from somebody who had priced it at last year's prices. So that's what I'm bringing you tonight. But anyway, this cuff is absolutely beautiful. It's $549. If you don't have a moldavite cup.
Which, I mean, do you have a moldavite cup? like
You
do
know what
most
breaks my
people
heart?
have that?
I lost my moldavite ring. I never found it after Tucson.
Darn it. And I remember we found it because we were like, oh, it's here. And then it must have gone.
I know.
Dave's not hiding it, is he?
No, he doesn't. He hides Oscar, but poor Oscar. Anyway, I can tell you guys would like more moldavite cups. If what I'm thinking about doing is sending some of the moldavite I got to Shram and seeing if he can make some jewelry out of it. Would you like that? I think that might be kind of nice.
That would be
Because we got
so
a little
cool.
parcel of moldavite. I mean, nothing, not big quantities, but I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool to send it to Shram and kind of see how he could transform it into some really cool jewelry? I'm using my noggin. Okay, congratulations. Danny Girl got it. Yay! Yeah, I think it'd be fun for him to play with it. I don't think he's ever set moldavite before. He's familiar with it, but I don't think he's set it before. He's done a beautiful job with the Libyan gold. Did you see the ring yesterday that I did as an enter to win on our main Facebook page? It was gorgeous. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, moldavite.
We're doing moldavite.
Okay, so now I've got straight up moldavite, just the crystals themselves, which are, as I just told you, are not crystals. They're a tektite. I have 41 pieces of 1.5 to 2 gram moldavite pieces for under $80. If you know, you know that that's a crazy price. So what I'm going to tell you is, if you really want this, get your fingers ready. I don't have any more pieces this size. I know a lot of people. Yeah, the one I always wear, Jennifer McCoy. So sad. I know. I'll find it eventually, maybe. I think it must be in my suitcase or something. My fingers are crossed. Who's the archangel you called to return your stuff to you?
Lucifer?
No. What the fuck? Okay. $79, 41 pieces. No, I don't think I want to call on him for almost anything, actually. I'm good.
Did you ever watch the show Lucifer?
I did watch it.
It was pretty good.
He's so
right?
sexy.
I know.
Holy!
He's such a
I watched
cutie.
it just to honestly stare at that man.
It was
and his clothes. I've never seen a man dressed. And he and I have the same. Well, had the same car. He had a little black Porsche in one of the episodes.
It was hard finding him so attractive though, because I just like the whole time watching it, I'm just like, boy, you have a lot of inner child work to do, and I just couldn't deal with it.
I would never date him or have sex with him, but I wanted to look at him.
So cute. But the show itself, I thought it was an interesting concept.
Saint Anthony, thank you.
Saint
Anthony, not Lucifer is just a hot man on a bad show. The acting was terrible, but God, he's a good-looking specimen, isn't he? I should just appreciate the beauty.
I guess Robin is watching and she heard me say Lucifer and she just pinged me. She's like, yes, with a bunch of exclamation marks. And at first I'm like, what? Did I ask her something? But no, she was saying yes because I'm funny, which I am.
You are funny.
Do you want to do Epidote with star sapphires next?
Where's that? Ooh, yeah, let's do that. How many of those do we have?
6.
Okay. This is a Shram pendant. Are you ready? Oh, he's total eye candy.
He's so cute, and those little outfits that he wore. But
But yeah, we can't date men with inner child issues. I don't want to do that.
No.
I'm not here to be anybody's mom.
Yeah, he really had some severe. And I don't blame him. He's been through a lot, but at the same time, I'm like, you're a troublemaker. So
no, honey, come back when that's all fixed.
All right, this line is washing out. Oh,
I
there's
can't
the
find it.
It's number 17.
Okay. No, that's moldavite.
Wait, what am I looking at?
Are you on
and number 19. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. We have 6 of these. This is Epidote. Beautiful Epidote. Some of you remember the rings. Do you remember the rings that he did? He did a collection of these for me in Epidote.
That's one of the ones I have.
Mm-hmm. That's an incredible one too.
Yeah, it was blowing out the star on there, so I'm trying to, because there's a very clear
That's a star sapphire on the front. Yeah, it doesn't. The lighting now at this time of day gets a little tricky for us. Samantha says, "Let me know when you fix yourself." Okay, bye.
Oh yeah, there it is. You can kind of see it now. Yes, exactly, Samantha.
Yeah.
That's what that candle smells like. He's the regretted man in the morning that looks really good and smells really good, and then just like yeah, his brother was also very good looking. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, Epidote. Lightning round. Take your own medicine, Alexis.
I just want to get to all the things.
I know. Epidote is for manifestation. Remember we talked about that earlier. And Star Sapphire is for wisdom. So this is your like manifest the wisdom situation, right? Isn't that pretty? Oh my God, Holly Wise, if you got the ring, then this is your matching pendant. He hasn't done the matching pendants for those rings. That's why I was so super excited about this tonight. So I have 6 of these, $289 each.
And that Star Sapphire is gorgeous, guys.
And yeah, this is from handmade. He does a little leaf design on the bezel, which I love. Right? How beautiful is that?
And it's a full 6-pointed star. You can see it, but I'm just not. The light's not catching it. Note to do. We have to do the stars during golden hours, apparently. But it's still really
Lucifer's
pretty.
brother was hot too.
Yeah.
Lucifer was kind of my type. You know, I've usually been into like the darker hair and the kind
Me
of
too.
you know what I mean? Like that's kind of been my thing.
And there's a little lightning round.
Sorry.
No, because I had to
No,
cut
I was
myself out.
Googling who is the actor on Lucifer.
His name is E something.
I have a thing for accents too. I don't know what it is. I do love a British accent. I just find it sexy. We have another Shram pendant, the Ruby Shiva Lingam.
Darn it, you guys got me. I messaged Brooklyn and asked her to put the wire wraps back in stock, and she just let me know that they are back in stock. So
Were they not out of stock?
No, I was sorry. I meant to say she just messaged me and said they're not out of stock.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
shame.
Okay. That's okay. Maybe they were looking at something and it looked like it and it wasn't.
I'm just
or
kidding.
whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm totally. I don't want to actually shame anyone.
Actually, can we do the Lemurian quartz clusters, please? I would
Yes.
really like to do that next. I'm trying to prioritize because we have a lot of single rings. So let me tell you guys what we have left. And then you guys can kind of help us. We have really beautiful purple copper turquoise. It's like a purple turquoise with copper sterling bracelets that are gorgeous. I would like to show you those. We have chrysocolla obelisks. That's a powerful stone. Chrysocolla is an ore of copper, so again, it's going to move and conduct energy for you. Cinnabrite wands are super fun.
As far as prioritizing those, we should definitely do the black opal spheres.
Black opal spheres would be really good to get to if we can.
Oh, I have these rain discs too.
Oh, and we do have the rain discs. If we get there, well, we can focus on the stones first. So I really want to show these to you. I'm going to tell you, we have 6 of these clusters. They are magnificent. I've been using that word a lot tonight. It must be my new word.
Well, it's because everything is magnificent.
Everything is magnificent. We do have more rings. You want to see chrysocolla? Let's talk about Lemurian just right this minute, but it's helpful to know what you're thinking about.
We will get to all the things.
What's interesting about this is it's red, yellow, and pink. Holy shit, Alexis. No, it's okay. One little point came off. We're good. There's a bunch of places where points are not there, so but she's gonna not drop it again. This is red, yellow. That one was already there, by the way, and this was already here. She just took a tiny point off. Red, yellow, and pink Lemurian quartz. We'll send you your point with your cluster. We have 4 of the 7 to 8 inches, and we have 2 of the 12 to 13. Why is this so special? I've never before, again, this was Tucson, seen pink, yellow, and red in one cluster. How does this happen? Okay. Yeah, talk about the Queen's jewels. So, first of all, it's really good to have a quartz cluster in your collection. Why is that? Well, you can, at the end of the day, this is a great ring stand, by the way.
Oh yeah, I use my green aura quartz cluster that you gave me years ago as
a ring stand. You can put all your rings on here at the end of the night and charge them. This is from Minas Gerais, Brazil, which is where all Lemurian quartz comes from. Typically, you'll find golden Lemurian, or you'll find pink Lemurian. Very rarely, you'll find red Lemurian. This was one pocket of the mine, and this is all they had was 6 clusters. So if you get one of these, you are getting one of the rarest, truly one of the rarest things we brought home from Tucson. Again, tonight was like Tucson extravaganza. The 7 to 8 inch, which is this size, is $239. And then the one that she has is the Mother Cluster. That is 12 to 13 inches, $449. $239, $449. Look at that. And see how you can really see every color? So the pink and the red and the gold are a result of the minerals in the matrix of the stone as it forms, right? So the gold is iron, and the red and the pink is hematite. And a little lithium in there too, darling, for good measure, to help you sleep. Yeah, the yellow is iron. And the only time you see yellow in quartz when it's not iron is citrine. And the yellow in citrine is aluminum and not iron. Isn't that beautiful? I know. That scared you? Me coming close to the camera scared you? Isn't that pretty? I love it when we bring you something that, like, I've never seen before, and I've never held before, and I've never
broken before.
She only broke one point off. Ain't no thing. Wrap the point that broke off. That's kind of cute. We should wrap it and send it to the person who gets the cluster.
Yeah, that's a
gift.
cute idea.
We'll make a
Can
note.
you make a note of that?
Honestly,
Please.
I love that. AR, thank you for the suggestion. We're going to wire wrap the little point that broke, and we're going to send it to the person who gets that cluster. Then they're going to receive it and, like, maybe have missed that part and be like, why am I getting a pendant with this? But it's a party bonus. I like things like that. I love it. Regina's like, I'll buy the point. So cute.
Black.
There's some dust on the table.
Yes.
You don't want the dust. Okay. Can we talk about black opal for a minute?
They look like little coffee. Is that like a rhinoceros? What is this?
It is a rhinoceros, and it's trying to kiss a dog.
It does look like.
Or a
It looks
penis.
like it looks like a cartoon dog where, like, I don't know, for some reason.
No, I saw
it's-
penis.
You said dog first.
I said dog,
I
and
see
then
the
I said
penis
penis.
too, but the penis is facing this way.
Oh, it is. So it's trying to chase a penis away.
Or it's just trying to get to it.
We have
you-
vivid imagination.
Have you guys seen that scene in Fantastic Beasts and Where to
They're
Find
fighting
Them?
over the point. And Debbie wants the dust. And this is why we are friends, darlings. This is why we are friends. Because I would fight over the point in the dust, too. I would. A rocket-powered dog head. And so rhino. Amethyst, if you want to connect more with crystals and stones, honestly, you should come join my Crystal Masters class. And I don't say that just to plug my class, but that's what I spend 3 hours a month doing, is teaching students how to connect more with their stones. This month, I'm teaching students how to clear energy with their stones. And we have class next week. So if you're interested, sagegoddess.com/programs. Then you'll get into our private Facebook group where Alexis and I, alongside Karen Brown, will be mentoring you, answering your questions. You're going to meet 2,500 people who also love crystals, and they're going to mentor you. We have a great community, so we would love to have you come and join us.
Absolutely.
Okay. These come from Madagascar. This is black opal. It is a true opal. One of the hallmarks of opal is the water content. Waters have waters have a high opal content. Opals have a high water content. Opals are for transformation, and this is the ultimate, I'm going to tell you right now, it is the ultimate Earth Star chakra stone. The Earth Star chakra is the chakra beneath your feet that connects you to the planet itself. And so if you want to work with a stone that, and why does the Earth Star matter? Because the Earth Star chakra connects you to the planet, which also connects you to the bones of your ancestors, connects you to the history of the planet, and to your own bones. You've had past lives, and in those past lives you died, and people buried you somewhere. So across this planet are bits of you in other forms, right? So it's about, for me, the Earth Star is about connecting to my wisdom from these other lifetimes, which for me also teaches you about those past lives and helps you integrate that wisdom, subconsciously even, but leads you to a fuller life and a deeper integration of where you've been. I haven't heard it called coffee opal, but I could totally see why it would be called
It
coffee
looks
opal.
like coffee or like a root beer float.
Root beer float opal. It's kind of gangly. It's like hard root beer float opal. I have 45 of these, 2.5 to 3 inches. They're $49. Isn't that cool? So when you're feeling, when we're feeling really disconnected, when people come to me and they're really depressed, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't feel like I can keep doing this. I'm exhausted. I don't feel like I matter to anybody. I always say this is an Earth star issue, right? When we don't feel connected to the planet, to each other, to our identity, to our community, it's often a sign that we need to do Earth star work, which is honestly the work of a lifetime, is to understand why you're here and to integrate the wisdom from all of the times you've been here before. Don't you think? Because it's that final putting all those pieces of the puzzle together that helps you understand the fullness of who you are. If you can figure that out while you're here, or even just some of it, 75%, right? And that's why I spend so much time talking about the Earth Star Chakra and writing about it, because I think it's overlooked. Most people think about root to crown. The Earth Star is beneath the root, right? It's under your feet, but it really does help you feel more connected to your purpose for choosing this lifetime, which you did. At some point you said, yeah, I'll go and do that. Then you're like, why did I say that? This is a weird place. Anyway, congratulations. And let me know how it feels to work with that. I find that very grounding, but also very nurturing in a way. Because it's almost like communion. It's like connecting with the past and all of the pasts, right? Not just, the past of this planet as we know it, but all of the pasts of all lifetimes, right? Well, thank you for that, Regina. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Teaching my online classes is the joy of my life. I look forward to it. She will tell you she loves it too.
I do love it too.
She's my right hand in those programs. She and I, along with Karen Brown, moderate. We personally moderate those private Facebook groups, and it's my joy. It brings a lot of meaning to my life. I've been a teacher since I was 22. And I taught school. I taught 7th grade. Which was a nightmare. Never do that again. Mm-hmm. I was very good at it, but it wore on my spirit. I taught 11th grade. I taught community college. I taught undergraduates, and I taught master's and PhD students, which was the last thing I taught. And I think it all prepared me to teach now online, virtually, the way I do. And I get to teach what I love, which is really cool.
So just to quickly show these to you, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but we did pull some of these. Oh wow, I can't talk and hold it. We did pull some of these out of stock for you because we added the discount for the day, which is 21%, and then you also don't have to pay shipping if you buy it here. Mm-hmm. So it's just a little bonus. These are our Peacock rain discs, and they're $79, and we have 50 of them for you here. So if you want to get
Momo handmade these for us in Bali. This is goat skin. It is a sound instrument, so basically a rain disc. I use drums most of the time in ceremony. A lot of you have seen me drum for a decade. But rain discs bring the water element. So it's a beautiful way to bring element of water into your ceremony. So you play it like this.
So pretty. In honor of all of our Pisces birthdays.
And then when you stop playing it, everybody goes, do it again, do it again, do it again. It has a handle. So when you're not working with it, you can hang it if you would like. It's also, I travel a lot with my sound tools because I do ceremony in different parts of the world, so it's easy to kind of, bring it into a journey. But if you don't have a rain disc and you love peacocks like I do, we just thought this was the prettiest thing. Mm-hmm. So we'll try to capture as many of you as we can. I don't know exactly how many we have left on the website, but Team SG, we can try to take as many off the website as we can to fulfill everybody's orders here so that we don't leave anybody hanging.
Yeah, that's good.
It's one of my favorite things. Whenever I use rain disc in ceremony, people are always like, keep going, it was so good. I was just getting into it when you stopped. We took 50 off the website, but I think we have 100 on the website left. So what I think we'll do is just honor as many as we can. Yeah. Momo made them in Bali. Yeah. Momo is my beloved friend. A lot of you know Momo from Mercurius Designs. He and I are good buddies for many years. And he makes things for me. So he made those for me and for you. I know we need all the sound tools. I have a drum coming. You're going to lose your mind. I do. I have a beautiful, and it's a good shamanic gong drum. You know, it's got a nice, it's not too, what's the word? It's got that sort of round bass sound that you want with a good shamanic beat for trance work or journey work of some kind. So yeah, congratulations. You want rings now? I know Elizabeth's like, now rings. We do have 3 rings left tonight.
Yes, and we do still have the large. We still have 1 large of the red and yellow and pink Lemurian quartz clusters. That was the really big one.
You have to get the big one. We have 1 more of the big Lemurian clusters left
for $449.
$449. And can I have my perfume bottle real quick?
Yes.
Okay. I tonight's giveaway. Can we do a giveaway? You guys have been so good. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate you. It's been really nice to do this at the top of the week because that way I can carry your energy with me through the week.
It is nice. It's nice doing this on a Monday.
Do you have a rose quartz perfume bottle with mother of pearl inlaid? And that's onyx right there. Do you have one? Oh, because I do. This is the giveaway for tonight. This is worth over $1,000. It's hand carved. The top of the handle is lapis.
It's so pretty.
I wanted to do just a crazy over the top giveaway, and I bought this in Tucson specifically for this sale. And what I'd like to do, with your permission, is craft a custom perfume for the winner. So that makes the value even more. So if you win this, when you pay your invoice in the notes section, I want you to describe for me, you know I have over like 700 different oils in my apothecary. I would like you to describe for me what your dream perfume would be like. Or you can just give me the notes. I want vanilla, rose, and amber. Okay. Or you can say, I want to feel like a goddess in the middle of the Saharan desert, windblown, whose lover is waiting for me on the Nile River.
That sounds lovely.
Or whatever, you know, like you do you, however you want to do it. Or you can just be straight up like, listen, girl, I want all citrus. And I will do that too. Some neroli and champaka in here. I think that this is the perfect vessel for a love perfume. All the aphrodisiacs, right? Damiana, ylang ylang, rose, champaka, neroli. Don't you think? So I get to choose one of you to send my perfume bottle home
really lovely.
to. Okay, where is this going, Spirit? I'm so glad you love it as much as I do. I thought you'd be excited about it. All right. I'm taking the time to really feel into the energy. All right, I think I feel that little, I just get this little tingle at my spine when I see the person who needs to get the thing. Kelly Bennett. Yeah, I think this is for you. She said she's healing from a hysterectomy and would like this to hold her healing perfume. Isn't that perfect? You're healing the divine feminine. Isn't this the divine feminine? Cleopatra believed that was the source of her power, as you know, in the feminine, right? So, all right, Kelly. So all you have to do, darling, is tell me the notes that you want, or just say, "Hey, Athena, make me a healing blend," and I'll do the thing. I'll channel it for you, and I'll make it for you. Yeah, and I'm gonna make it from my home apothecary. I have a set of oils at home that some of them are oils that they don't have here at SG. Little, mini, very rare things that are too precious for, we order things here in bigger quantities, but I have some little teeny magics at home. So cheers, Kelly, to your health. Yeah, wishing you a really swift and easy recovery. I haven't had a hysterectomy, but I have worked with thousands of women who have, and it's a road, but you'll be fine. Like we were talking about at the beginning of tonight, right? There's nothing you can't heal from with time and intention. I believe that to be true. So aho, sister, to your next steps on your healing journey. Raising a glass for Kelly tonight with, again, Perrier, but it's the thought that counts. Cheers and cheers. Okay. Adonde vamos?
What would you like to do next?
Let's do the Chrysocolla obelisks.
All right.
Okay. Now, Chrysocolla is one of my favorite stones for the Divine Feminine. I have 6 of these. These are from Peru, of course, and then we're going to do the cinnabrite ones next, also from Peru, so it's like Peru Central right now. Yeah, so Kelsey Willoughby, I see you. It'll be next. Chrysocolla is a powerful stone. Honestly, Kelly Bennett, I'm thinking of you right now, because it's such a powerful stone for healing the Divine Feminine, right? This and malachite. Kelly, you should be working with malachite. I'm sure you probably already are, but, you know, malachite, chlorite, Chrysocolla would all be, cuprite would be good for you too, shattuckite, any of those stones if you're healing the feminine reproductive organs. So Chrysocolla is really good for moving energy through the body and also for connecting with your feminine. Some people, like I'm a very masculine woman. I know it probably doesn't look like it, but I'm actually like just very type A. I'm a driver. I've always gotten along better with men than I do with women. I'm just more masculine. It's probably because I was named after a very tough warrior goddess, right? So I have some of that energy in me. These are huge and the price is really good. The smallest one is 5.25 inches and it's $249 for 5.25 inches of hand-carved Chrysocolla in an obelisk, which is similar to a generator except it's 4-sided. So a generator is 6-sided and obelisk is 4-sided. The Egyptians were really the ones who created obelisks. Because they liked the fact that it was 4-sided, so it's balanced on the bottom, but it's got a pyramid on the top. Pyramids were very important to the Egyptians, as you know. Aren't they beautiful? You're very masculine too. I've had to learn how to be a girl, kind of. Like, again, appearance-wise, I totally am, but inside of me, like, I'm kind of a dude. A lot of us at ST are kind of dudes, you know?
That's a masculine energy up in here.
Yeah, we do. But, you know, I mean, I don't dislike it, but I've had to learn how to kind of be more sensitive and more emotional and more nurturing because my tendency is just to kind of push through life a little bit. This is a good stone if you identify that way. The medium is 8 to 9 inches, $2.99. I have 2 of those. The red in it is not red, it's orange, and that's copper. Isn't that cool? Because remember, it's a copper ore. So these stones were discovered actually when mining copper. And so you actually can visibly see the copper in the stone itself, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And then the large is 9 to 10 inches. 3 of those at $349. Have you been a tomboy all your life? Yeah, Elizabeth's like, I'm such a dude. But it's good though, right? Like it helps us create balance, I think, in a way. But I've always had more male friends. I have a lot of male friends, and I would say I only have 3 really close female friends, maybe 4, like really tight. But then I have like a dozen pretty good male friends, you know? So it's like balancing that has been a task in my life for sure.
Scorpio 1111, we just unpacked the Weechel hummingbirds last week.
Yeah, they'll be here soon.
Yeah, so they are coming, but we literally just unpacked them. I was actually there when they got unearthed, and I was like,
I did too.
For SGTV.
I told Bonnie, I'm like, you get those in the next sale. They're all waiting for that. And she's like, what even are they? And I'm like, they're hummingbirds.
They're hummingbirds.
I got a marriage proposal from the man who sold me the hummingbirds. And it actually got kind of weird. He found my WhatsApp, and I got a marriage proposal. I did not accept it. I politely declined. People need one husband. You know what I mean? I find that one husband is really more than enough.
So I don't know if it accidentally, like, I saw the team comment, but it may have just slipped by for everyone. But we do still have the small. So this is the size small, 5.25 inches for $249.
That's so funny, Sandy. That's why we love each other. Right? Dude. Okay. Isn't that cute? The small is so cute.
And you'd be getting this exact one because there's
only one small. So whoever gets that. By the way, you can see there's a variety of minerals here. You can see a little bit of malachite in the matrix too, right? There's cuprite in the matrix here. I can see copper in the matrix here. These are absolutely beautiful. Very much like a Kuan Yin vibration, right? That essence of compassionate and unconditional love.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. And if you didn't learn that at home from your parents or have that in a relationship, then sometimes we have to learn that in other ways, right? How to work with that frequency. Did I buy any of the dragonflies? No, I did not. I should have. I know. Yeah, so stay tuned. Team SG will list all of the winners of the stones in the feed, and then also all of the winners will be posted on the event page tomorrow as well, so that information will be there. Now let's talk about Cinnabrite, and then I think I want to make sure we do our charity item, and then I think that might be it for tonight, yeah? Okay.
That sounds
Did you guys have
good
fun?
to me.
I have other special things that I brought tonight, but I'm going to save them for our next sale.
Yeah.
You know, that means you have to come back next time. Okay, Cinnabrite is for manifestation, and it's one of my favorite minerals for manifestation. It's just we don't talk about it a lot because it's hard to get. It only comes from one little region in Peru, and these are wands. So these are massage wands, and not in the naughty sense. These are legitimately really good. I always say if you want to make friends, I always travel with one of these.
Really good. It feels good on my palm.
Oh my god. Yeah, and if I kind of turned your hair to the side and put this up the back of your neck, like I can change your life in about 2 minutes. So in all seriousness, you want a little rounded one like this. I like to have a little one in my travel bag, so that's the perfect size. But I will also say, this is what you want to do for manifestation is you just want to sit with this in meditation. It has a vibration of manifestation to it. Cinnabrite, stibnite, zincite are 3 powerful minerals for manifestation, but we don't talk about them because they're really rare. We talk about golden apatite, we talk about epidote, we talk about arvedsonite because they're more common and accessible, but cinnabrite, stibnite, and zincite are less common. So cinnabrite, people talk about it being toxic. I'm going to tell you this, no polished stone is toxic to you. It's just not. For a stone to be toxic to you, you have to powder it down, stick it up your nose, down your throat, and up your rear every day for a year. And then swirl it in water and drink it and bathe in it. I mean, seriously, like there's so much mythology around toxic stones. So there's a lot of things that are toxic in our environment if we consume them. If you simply are working with a wand that is polished and sealed, you're never going to have problems with a stone. And please tell all of those people to stop doing that. They're creating clickbait. They want you to click on their post. So they go, poisonous stones, and you go click, and they did their job. Don't do it. Okay, anyway, I have 3 sizes of these, not very many of them. And guess what? They're all under $50. The small ones that you see on the left, $29, I have 8. The medium are $39, I have 9. And the larger, $49, I have 7. And that's it. Yeah, seriously. I mean, the toxic paranoia stuff is ending because too many people like me are just so done with it, and we're being very vocal about it. If you mine cinnabrite every single day for 30 years and you sit there and lick it and it's in your, like, that's not a good thing. But honestly, you shouldn't be inhaling and licking at anything every day for 30 years, right? I mean, what are you doing with your life? Come talk to me, and maybe you need to come work at Sage Goddess. Get a different job.
Get a different job.
Congratulations. May you manifest everything that you desire. I'm a very good manifester, and these are the stones I work with, so.
Okay, so we are about to do the charity item. I just want to quickly go over the items that we have left. Mm-hmm. So we do the very largest size of the chrysocolla obelisk. This is the 9 to 10 incher. We have 2 of these left, and they're $3.49. So this is the biggest chrysocolla obelisk I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've never seen one this size, you guys. It's super, super rare.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. So we still have that, $3.49, 2 of them. We also still have the Indigo gabbro generators.
We are hiring at Sage Goddess, but they're very specific positions, and they're in-house in Los Angeles. But if you are a marketing manager, a senior marketing manager, we are hiring one of those full-time. We are hiring a product manager full-time. So if you know people in LA, we're in Carson, California, right off the 110 freeway at the 405. And it is full-time 9:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, and these are senior positions. But if you know anybody who fits that bill, I would love to receive your resume. And so would my HR manager. Her email is nia, N-I-A, @sagegoddess.com. You can also refer a friend. So if you have a friend and you're like, oh my God, they would be a perfect senior marketing manager for Sage Goddess, over they need to come. Okay.
We still have the Indigo gabbro generators. So these are $94.
Yeah.
Really, really beautiful. This is for protected visioning.
How many
I think
of
is what
those
you
do
said.
we have? Yeah, it's got isolate in the matrix.
I think we've got like 18 of them or something like
okay.
that. So
Yep.
it's a handful. So if you want one, there's one here for you for $94. And then we still have the ruby cabochons as well, and the zebradorite.
Shram's Freeform is still here. Yeah. So any of those, if you would like them, you can comment here, and Team SG will see you.
Yes.
Okay.
And last,
I know it's such a bummer, but these are positions. We have hired some remote folks where we can have remote folks, but these will be managing a team here, and we can't have that be a remote position. So, but yeah, if you want to live in South Bay, Los Angeles, we'd love to have you. Okay, this is our charity item for tonight. We saved it for last. It's super beautiful. It is one of the coolest moonstone cuffs I've ever seen. That thing dances. I don't know if you can get it to play in the light, Alexis, but it really is.
Like, it's all
shut
flash.
that big.
Wait, I got it. Look.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. It is all flash. It's just the sun has set here. It's almost dark here in Carson, so yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. It makes the flash more apparent.
Yeah, sometimes that big light just blows everything out. So this is moonstone with sapphires.
Oh.
And a little butterfly in 14 karat gold with sterling silver. Isn't it beautiful? And then on your wrists, because he always puts little goodies at your wrist, you have 2 amethyst. Moonstone is for manifestation, fruition, completion. Sapphire is for wisdom. Amethyst is for peace, balance, and detoxification. Crown chakra and third eye. So this is upper chakra, but this is a great one if you're working on manifestation, or if you're trying to work on your intuition, or trying to just calm the F down. Amethyst will help you with that. This is $599. Whoever wins this piece, every penny of your $5.99 goes to the charity of your choice in your name. Isn't that cool? So you get to choose where you're going to bless somebody. So you're going to get a beautiful bracelet, and you are going to bless someone, an organization, with $600 that they get to use for the good work they do in the world. And we do that every sale. We try to do our charity items between $500 and $1,000 every other week to put good energy back into the system. Thank you, Christine Rogers. It's been great to be with you tonight. We love you too, Megan. Thank you so much. So cheers and cheers and cheers. So I'm excited to see who's getting this one. So here's what I want to tell you. If you shop tonight, you're going to get an invoice tomorrow. You will have 24 hours to pay that invoice. Please pay promptly when you receive it. Then your item is going to be shipped to you within the next week. And then we will be back with you. We'll be back on our regular schedule. So 2 weeks from this week, we'll be back with you on Tuesday from 3 to 6 p.m. If you are in Soul Shift, we have session 1 for March. I'm taking you to Mexico. We're talking about energetic clearing and blockage removal from your energy field. That class is Thursday night. I am off for the next 48 hours to journey. So you won't be seeing me or hearing much from me until Thursday, but I will be looking forward to seeing you then. My HR manager is Nia, N-I-A. She is the sweetest, most beautiful soul you'll ever meet. nia@sagegoddess.com. She will be excited to receive resumes if you've got somebody who's a great project manager who loves magical things, or a great marketing manager who loves magical things. We are waiting for you. Yeah, the next onelets will be either during one of this beauty's pop-ups or during our next sale. Yeah. And thank you so much for your good wishes. I really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. Good wisdom comes from that experience, and I have sacrificed a lot this week to do it. So thank you. I've been working on my prayer lines and getting ready. I'm going to go tonight and finish my arm, and Aho, everybody. See you on the other side. Thank you, Alexis.
We love you.
Thank
guys.
you to Team SG. As always, on all the work that you do, we're so grateful to you behind the scenes, keeping up with everything and keeping it all organized and straight, and also preparing for this sale. They work very hard.
Yes,
you do a great job. So cheers, everybody. Mwah. Until Thursday. We'll see you soon.